everybody, welcome back to the Seance of Blake Manor. I don't remember what happened last time. We started the game, we found some stuff. Let's continue and let's look at our notes and see if we've got anything that can help us remember what we were doing. I was just leaving. Alright, we found, okay. Let's take a look at our mysteries, I guess. Alright, so we are trying to figure out what happened to Ms. Evelyn Deane, I think that was her name. Evelyn Deane? She went to this hotel, which is also this guy's house, this manor, and she never checked out, but nobody has seen her in a while, and we found out that, her bedroom had been sealed away using magic, and then we also found, like, a bunch of keys, and we're trying to figure out exactly, so there's a couple things we are trying to figure out. For example, there's this strange device that keeps filling up with, or that keeps depleting whenever we solve a mystery. Not necessarily the mystery, but a mystery. We've got these weird signs that are appearing in our dreams that we can use to make things happen. There is, we are, what is it? Everyone is here. Everyone that's here, except for me, is gathered for something called the Grand Seance, which is an attempt to just, like, directly contact ghosts instead of having them talk through the medium. And we found some keys and stuff. We found some items. We have a stylized ring, a chimney charm, slipper. Oh, that's right. We found out that Evelyn Deane was drawn outside into the hedge maze in the middle of the night. We don't know who she got into a fight with. What did I find? We found this ring inside the, inside a locker. Discussable with someone who's locked right now. And yeah. I don't remember what exactly we were doing, though. No loitering is a sign that appears in your dream. Alright. So, mysteries. This one's checked. Why? Oh, that just means it's highlighted. Okay. So, the fight. Current focus. Guess. Okay, we're trying to find alibis for everyone who could have been there. Alright. So, yeah, last thing we did was we visited the supply closet and got that ring. I don't remember what the plan was. Like, what we were gonna do. Hello. Random book. Do I care? Thanks for the description of what's in the water closet. But yeah, I don't remember what we were doing. I knew I would forget. I mentioned it at the end of last stream that I would forget what we were doing. Oh, hello.
Mrs. Joyce, do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Didn't we already get... Did we pick that up?
Thank you. No. One of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stable.
Oh, I have that key.
The northwest corridor locked away in a safe there.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Uh-oh, what did he do?
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through.
Alright, so there's a key in the basement storage.
I told Mr. Hunter, do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor.
Well, we found that key as well.
Assigned rooms.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
He's getting high, I guess.
But I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it and clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess' guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Alright. Well, we eavesdropped. Useful information have. You've made it where, or have you made a note of it? Alright. Many doors require a key to open. Keys can be found, but just by... Yes! Thank you for explaining the thing. We found so many keys already. What do you mean? See, here we found the northeast key that they were talking about, atrium key, the southeast key. Those are all the keys except for the southwest key. I'm way ahead of you, sister. There wasn't anything else. There wasn't anything else, right? Southwest key, northeast keys, atrium key. Oh, north. Okay, yeah. It's in the safe. That's the only one we don't know about. So if we want to get in there, we need the safe. Let's analyze you. Look for the key in the desert. In the desert. Cross of St. Brigid. Knowing smile. I have the impression she knows more about those around her than they would like. Alright. Creepy lady, eh? Who are you? Mr. Coventry? What is there to examine on you? You got stains on your hands? Clothes have been dusty. Alright. What have you been doing, sir? Alright. Let's see. We have people that we need to know about. Joyce. Callahan, Blake, Dupre, Sinat. Other Callahan. Alright, we did get these people on the board, so let's talk to you.
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met. My name is Simon
A
Coventry.
jeweler?
I'm a jeweler from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first seance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Well, I hope not to
The
disappoint.
only one here not for the seance. Or not here for the seance.
Sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help you?
Second? Yeah, let's discuss evidence. How's the timetable? Let's ask about this timetable and then let's ask about the ring. Have you spotted anything of note on today's schedule? The talk looks interesting. I'm especially interested in hearing the Marquess talk about the building and its history. You missed the talk, I feel like. And after a spot of lunch, Miss Callahan's talk on the other... Oh no, I guess he was there. Talk on the other world. I think it's called. Might be worth hearing. And then a spot of dinner at 7 before the fancy dress ball this evening. I must confess, I hope that it doesn't run too late. Partying in the wee hours is behind me these days. As for tomorrow, I hope to make the doctor's talk at 3 p.m. and of course I'm giving my own talk at 5 p.m. History of the region. And I'm interested... Why are you giving a talk about history of the region? Aren't you a jeweler? And I'm interested in attending the silent dinner at 8 p.m. Can you tell me about this ring? This ringu? This is not question at Coventry. But have you noticed Mrs. Darcy's brooch? I have, yes. Hard not to spot a piece like that in my trade, but I must say it seemed familiar to me somehow. From what you've seen of it, do you think it matches this ring? Oh, that's how I know it! It was a man, Cecil Darcy, who told me of this event. Or Cecil Darcy. He wanted his ring, this ring, resized for a lady's finger. He was unsure of the size of the finger, though, so he didn't get it done at the time. Imagine a man not knowing his wife's ring size in this year of our Lord 1897. That's all you have to say about that? Your hands, they're stained. Oh, so they are. My apologies, I must admit. I took some work with me. Eh? I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. I should have done a better job cleaning up after myself. I see. Well...
Good day, sir.
Yeah,
And to you?
I don't wear rings. Oh, mystery. You have a mystery for me? Investigate room 22. Stained hands, dusty clothes, jewelry. Alright. Let's talk to you, Mrs. Joyce.
Hello. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here.
It isn't often someone introduces themselves to Clippy.
If
Caitlin
there's
Joyce. Alright.
anything you need, just come right to me.
Laughs in hat's eyes. I don't wear hats either.
Mrs. Joyce. I'll try and...
Nonsense, Lord knows.
So I don't know hat
Something
sizes.
normal at this damnable seance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've half a mind to...
Oh, you only have half a mind? Okay.
Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Form hypothesis. We already have enough about this? Sure. Think. Yes, Caitlin Joyce's goal is to suffer? Stone? Let's conduct the seance. I mean, I guess it must be death.
Mrs. Joyce intends to stone
What?
Find and confront her about this.
Yeah, let's confront her about this. I just talked to her for like a second. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Good day.
Hello.
How do we know she's gonna stone her to death?
Here for you.
Where did that come from? Confront! Your goal is to stone Miss Montevani to death before she's able to conduct the seance.
Lord, oh, my sweet Lord, what is wrong with me? Every moment the witch lives, I sin. Even Abraham could kill his son for God, sir. Why is it so hard to kill a damn witch?
Could you forgive yourself if it were easy? Is this truly what God intends? Think, Mrs. Joyce.
You don't understand. She's just been so kind, and I keep seeing her face. Except there's wet red down her skull, and the squelcher.
Ah, you've been having dreams too, eh?
Scent of iron, so thick you can taste it. And her hair is matted, and she's crying, and I just...
But none of it happened. None of it has to.
Doesn't it?
No, we are godly. But not everyone needs to be godly to be good. And just because somebody is a mystic, that doesn't also mean that they are monsters.
Oh, I want to believe that. But every time I try, it feels like I'm questioning him.
So try again.
Oh,
God is steadfast enough for questions, Mrs. Joyce. And he's good enough to love you when you seek answers. I have faith.
Oh, sir, oh, you're right.
I don't know what Declan Ward's actual thoughts are about religion. It just feels like he's trying to say what he can to placate her.
Sweet Lord, forgive me. Maybe he sent me an angel to show me these people aren't savages. Please take this. It's St. Bridget's cloth, a brat vrida.
Oh, she gave us an item.
I prayed the Lord keep you safe.
Then you're not?
I mean it, sir. I'll find a way to repent. I don't know how yet, but something will come up. I have faith that it will.
Good.
You sure you're Tova? Maybe he's an
I know
angel.
This is a lot. I'll be back to check on you, Mrs. Joyce.
I do want to ask her about something.
Good day.
Hello, sir. Anything I can do?
She's acting like we just not just changed her life or something. Yeah, let's ask her about the cross. Your necklace at a distance. I assumed it was a Resurrectrix, but now I see a Resurrectix, but now I see it's a Saint Bridget's cross. Yes, sir. All my love to God, Jesus, and Mary, but I have a special place in my heart for Saint Bridget. I keep her close to me as she protects us, sir, from evil and from fire too. All right.
I'll be off.
God bless you, sir.
None of this seems important. Hi Mario, how's it going? No, the title is not a lie. He's not a vampire. I don't know why everyone thinks he's a vampire, but he is not. Alright, so Miss Callahan, Dupre. Did we visit Dupre's room yet? I don't remember if we did. I think we did. We have not visited... We visited Miss Darcy's room. Toussaint, Barbosa, Erickson, Scarrett. Okay, we can't go to Miss to Coventry's room. Ugh. Kitchen basement. It's currently 12 p.m. So there's lunch at 1 p.m. She's in the garden. We know that. We talked to her there. You're in the garden still. We don't know anyone else's schedule. Mr. Varley is in the management office. It doesn't matter. Did we visit Miss Mantovani's room? I don't remember. Let's check upstairs, I guess, and see if we have... I think we might have. I mean, it doesn't take time to go inside, so... Second. I feel like we've been here. Yeah, we've seen this. All right. All right, there we act on. Wait, what do you mean act on Caitlin Joyce? Didn't we already do that? Ms. Joyce felt it was her God-given duty. Okay. She's willing to experience something suitable. She's willing to try and experience something suitable. Okay. What do I do about that? How do I... What?
Good day.
Hello.
Now let's talk to her about this, maybe? I don't know why the game didn't... Oh. Let's ask about this. I hesitate to ask, but would you mind keeping an eye on Mr. Doyle? I fear he may have been taking a self-medicating. Oh, that. Don't you worry, sir. I'll set him straight. He's a good boy at heart, I promise you, just needs a little guidance. At least he has Father Sinnott to help him along. Always together recently, them two. I'm sure it'll do Seamus some good. Okay. Seamus? Seamus Sinnott? Or what is his name? I forgot who Seamus is. Do we know a Seamus? Do we know what... Okay. Brought breed. Let's ask Dupree about that, maybe. Let's ask about this flyer. Found this lying around, lying about the atrium. Do you happen to know anything about it? I wouldn't know a thing about that now, sir. But they're not wrong, are they? There's some fierce evil to some of that magic, I tell you. Okay, we're not getting anything new out of here.
God.
What are we supposed to do with her? Whatever. Get stoned with her. Maybe I have to ask her about... No, I don't know. I don't want to waste time trying to figure her out. Let's save. That's a long save. Boop. I need to find out where people are so I can visit the rooms. Alright, so we've got a mystery with you. There's to be a delivery Sunday at noon. It's doping. Do I need to care about him right now? Mr. Hunter? What is your mystery? Also, Sunday delivery, investigate the stables. See, I assume he's how. Okay, we need to get into the basement somehow. How do we get into the basement? Also, is it Sunday or is it Saturday? I don't remember what day it is. It's Saturday. Alright. Where's the fire pit at? Are we gonna set this tree on fire? I'm not gonna look at everything. That would be a waste. And yet... Alright, let's quick save. We want to get into this safe, so let's see what this looks like. What's the code for this? I need to turn the dial left for the first number, right for the second, left again for the third. Do I have anything that looks like it would do this?
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Deane. Treasure map? Letter from Mr. Scarrett? Guess probably nothing. Hello.
Hold on. I can't think. I see... I've got you. Is it a vision?
It's not... nothing. I can't see any... It's like it wants me to see something, but I can't.
What is this conversation they're
Whatever
having?
it is. Should I be concerned? But there is no portent to be concerned about. Which is, I have no idea, actually. Well, but I meant, should I be concerned about you, sweetheart? Are you alright?
Are you dating?
I feel... I don't feel bad. I feel strange. Why can't I feel like usual? Ivy.
Hi. This is a very childish dress, right? Like, yeah, that's... I was like, huh? Why does it look so young? Collection of small dried white flowers in her hair. She presents herself more like a child than an adult. Watchful expression. She has an acute gaze, no doubt watching events quite carefully. Morning cameo. A jet and ivory cameo depicting a man's silhouette. It's in memory of someone, but who? Let's talk to you first.
I don't think we've met. Who might you be?
My name's Declan Ward. Miss,
Ah, the man from this morning. The man from room number 4. I am Mrs. Victoria Lau. How do you do?
Mrs. Lau. A pleasure. Another seance attendee.
Indirectly only. I am Miss
Oh, she's a chaperone.
The event itself is not to my taste. I am here for her, and her alone.
What's your timetable looking like? Do you know you're going to spend the day? I've convinced Ivy to spend some time in the library throughout the day. It's surprisingly expansive from what I've seen so far. And as a fair trade-off, she wishes to visit Lottie, one of the horses. And of course the ball, that should prove interesting. Then on Sunday, I'll be attending the church service at 11 a.m., of course. After that, well, you'll think me quite the bookworm, Mr. Ward, but I'll be dragging Ivy to the library again. And before the seance, I will be attending the silent dinner at 8 p.m. Let's ask her about the chaperoning thing. You said you're Miss MacLeod's chaperone, yes? She needed someone to accompany her for this event, and I wanted to see Ireland. That, and she's my closest friend, and I had little reason to turn her down. Oh, maybe they are dating. I've no skill like Ivy does, but I am interested in being here.
That's all, Mrs. Lau.
Farewell, Mr. Ward.
How about you?
I don't believe we know each other, do we? Have you just arrived?
Only recently. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
And are you, Mr. Ward? Were you meant to be here, or did something bring you suddenly? Oh, blast. That shouldn't matter. Oh, and now you've forgotten to say my name. Ivy MacLeod.
MacLeod. Yeah, it is MacLeod. Okay.
Sorry. You have me all flustered. I am host to the second sight, you see. I know things. Or at least I should. It feels as if, since coming here, I'm host to nothing anymore.
At least you still have your first sight.
I should have known you were going to be here. And be late. But it's just more proof that something is wrong.
Now, what's your timetable looking like? You know you're going to spend the day. I mean, other than the ball later. I think I'm going to go to Miss Mantovani's talk at 5 p.m. I'd like to hear what she has to say. Apart from that, I don't really know. Perhaps I'll get some fresh air, unless it gets too cold. As for Sunday, just like, it's so funny how everyone just spills their entire schedule to you. They don't have any services that suit me, so I think I'll take a walk in the garden while Victoria's at the church. After which I hope she'll join me out here for a walk. And naturally, we'll want a good lunch at some stage too. I wouldn't attempt to raise the dead on empty stomachs. What do you mean you don't give everyone every detail when they ask? We'll need our focus for the seance. Alright, let's ask her about her innocent demeanor. What is this? For all that your visions must show you, you've managed to keep an air of innocence about you. Thank you, sir, though I fear my innocence is nearing its end. I'm about to lose my virginity, see. Not because of the seance, but through the events surrounding it. I begin to suspect that it ties in with my diminishing visions. Alright, let's ask about the cameo. Mrs. Lau's necklace. Am I to understand that it's a mourning cameo? It is Mr. Ward for her late husband. I've never met him, you know. He died of malaria, and I did try to warn Victoria. I had seen it, you understand. We were too late, of course. And to listen to Victoria, the world lost a remarkable man because of it. Their bond, oh, Mr. Ward, deep gentleness, deep love. Sometimes I wish I added that. Sometimes I don't know if I'm doing it right, you see. Being there for her and all this. But I know I want to try. Let's ask her about this white heather thing, whatever this means. Is that a heather you have pinned in your hair, Mrs. MacLeod? It is. White Scottish heather. It's supposed to be for good luck. Dear Mr. Hunter would braid it into my hair when I was a girl, and it stuck. He worked on my family's estate years ago, you see. It's been so good to see him again. Again? Some people think it's improper for us to talk so, of course. But you don't. How could you tell? Some things. You just don't have a second sight. You don't see a second sight. Wait, you just don't need a second sight to see, Mr. Ward. Some things you just don't need a second sight to see, Mr. Ward. There you go.
Take care, Mr. Ward.
Alright, let's look at their mysteries. We don't have enough here to really explore that mystery, but what about your mystery? The mystery of your dead husband? Chaperoning, watchful expression, morning cameo. Alright, let's ask her about the cameo, I guess.
Hello?
I notice you're wearing a cameo. May I ask who it depicts? Yes, it's of my late husband. Well, I'm no longer expected to dress in mourning for him, and he would not have wanted me to continue on so anyway. I rather like to keep the cameo. It keeps him close. Alright, cool, thanks.
That's all, Mrs.
Farewell.
Asking about your dead husband is fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. I guess we could also ask about the chaperoning. But anyway, we can't get into a room just now. Are they sharing a room? Ms. Lau's here. And the cloud is... Is she here? No, she's not. Maybe they are sharing a room. I'm not seeing McLeod anywhere. Oh no, she's right here. We can't open them. We can't open the rooms because we don't have the key. How to get into the basement? It's locked. I guess we might as well read the sign. Breakfast is served from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay. It's closed on the half hour. Alright. We were just here. Can't go into the bathhouse, so we might as well check out the gardens or the northern basement. Alright, we can't enter there. There are more people over here. Oh, it's you two. What are you talking about?
I'm glad to be outside again. That house? The air is heavy in there.
Likely the spirits.
Yes, I know. I'm not used to being near so many.
Well, it is the sort of place where they would be common.
They are more than common here. What has happened in this house?
I suspect the same thing that happens everywhere people have power and no consequences.
Oh.
See? In that way, this place does feel like home.
And they're just discussing oppression. Systems of oppression. Hello. No secret? Aww. Maybe there's a secret here later. These areas look like switches or something. We've been in Miss Barbossa's room as well. Are all these statues different? They are. There was this one area that we haven't gone to yet. I think it was this one. Oh yeah, it's firmly locked. Oh, it's you again. We haven't been able to get into his room yet, I'm pretty sure. Mr. O'Finn, where is your room at? Yeah, it's in here. We are being gated heavily. So church doesn't open until Sunday. So this is the church, pretty sure. Wait, did he say something? What? I'll see what other routes are possible. Okay. But I'm not really sure where to go right now. I feel like I'm missing some information. I don't know if there's anything else in here at all to like care about. I guess we're just gonna explore. We didn't take a look at this. An old anvil covered in Celtic knotting. Despite its obvious age, it shows no sign of wear or rusting. Its immense size doesn't mean it was only intended use by whatever it was I saw using it. Haunting. A bunch of gargoyles. Thankfully, this is a very straightforward maze. Not exactly sure. Look at the boot prints, I guess. More boot prints. It looks like they were moving slowly around the hedge maze. From the replacement, they seem to... Yes, that was completely useless. Thank you. And there's Matavani in the center. That is her, right? Yes. Alright. You tore a lot of pieces from your dress. An old standing stone with a geometric pattern on it. I wonder if it's a real or a replica. Mysterious red figure. Crows. It's really an altar? Could be an altar. Sure. A picture of a woman with a dedication. To my beloved Mary, may those who wander this maze be as lost as I am without you in my life. Hello. We can visit his This looks ominous. It says, okay. Why is it glowy? It's covered in these markings. I get the sense they're a recent addition, but who could have drawn these? Guess let's talk to you. Callahan?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
We have not. I'm Declan Ward. I arrived just yesterday, from Dublin. And yourself, ma'am?
Fia Callahan. No need for the formalities. I arrived at the hotel just a few days ago, but I've lived in the area all my life.
Ah, a local. A good person for a stranger to become acquainted to.
Oh, I'm not just local.
Bandri?
Bandri, Declan.
Bandri.
A wise woman. I've come to minimize the damage of this damnable seance.
So, it's a Celtic cross, similar to many worn by Catholics in this country. A tan on her skin, as if she spent time working outside. It doesn't really look like it. Her clothes have seen many repairs. A stark streak of white runs through her otherwise red hair. Is that a clue for something? That's 4 evidences filed. Alright, let's ask her about her day. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Well, I do think it's quite likely I'll be out in the maze for most of it. I don't remember what her voice sounded like. This old well may not show it, but it needs a great deal more care than it likes to let on. Between all that, my dear nephew and I have lunch plans at 1. I want to run through my talk with him, which incidentally is in the drawing room at 3. After that, it's dinner at 7, and then feed up for the night. As for tomorrow, it seems I'll be in the maze most of the day again. Declan, I've offered a few scrying sessions at the old well. Otherwise, I still have lunch at 1, and I'm seeing the drawing room talks at 3 to 5. Of course, it's time to face that damnable seance to see what's to come of it. Alright, cool.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
I kind of want to examine his room. So we're gonna go beat feet and make it there. These are mirror images. The maze is mirrored. Is there an anvil on this side too? No, that's not an anvil. Maybe I'm the culprit? Oh, it's true.
Almighty. A spirit. Is that Miss Deane?
Okay, fine. I'll talk to Miss Deane's ghost.
I need a closer look. I found this. Does it help? I'll take that as a yes.
Testo us. Alright. Press E where the sentence starts. Ashes to ashes.
Ashes to ashes. Is that it, miss? It must be. Ashes to ashes. Do you mean your urn? Unless...
Her urn? A charred piece of paper. I swear I wasn't there before. Did she? Let's take a look. Did someone try to burn this? Either way, whatever survived is readable. Evelyn, Mama, and Evelyn Deane. She's a parasite upon my thoughts. She's the face of my dearest friend, corroding her memory. Uh-oh. Evelyn Deane will be the vessel. She must contain Laura's spirit. The universe begs for it by her design. She will turn to me here. No. 1, 2, 3. Mama, save me from darkness. 1, 2. Dupre, you are suddenly very suspicious. Here, not here. A stranger here. A strange land here. The vessel had to have been here in a land I've never been. Mama has never seen. 1, 2, 3. It's getting hooked into me. Again, it grows fat on my grief. Burn it. Burn these thoughts. Burn it before it takes hold. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Sweet Lord. Evelyn Deane is a vessel for another spirit? For this spirit? Does Mr. Dupre really mean to go through with this? So you're not Evelyn Deane. You're...
I'll figure this out. I promise.
Hypothesis unlocked. Lloyd Dupre. Alright. Make a Dupre's goal is to transfer the soul of his dead friend into Evelyn Deane. What if...
Mr. Dupre means to transfer his friend's soul into Evelyn Deane's body. I should find and confront him about this.
Let's confront him in front of, what's her name? In front of Miss Mantovani. There we go. Have you... Let's see. Have we got... Hello. Oh, it's you again. Let's confront him before lunch. J'accuse!
Hello again.
Friend! I'm not here to friend, I'm here to confront. Your goal is to transfer the soul of your dead friend into Evelyn Deane.
Oh, sweet damnation. But Mom, how could I keep the company of such dark thoughts? I didn't do it. I could never. It goes against everything that we...
Then take heart, Mr. Dupre. You haven't acted yet. But I must ask you as a matter of urgency. Are these thoughts your own?
These tots.
I don't know.
These tater
I felt
tots.
a heaviness here these past few days. Something in this place that feeds on grief, drives obsession. The moment you spoke, it felt as if you'd broken a spell. But I'm worried, terrified that it could return just as suddenly.
Then we must act quickly. Have you any idea how we might break this hold on you?
Oh, Mr. Ward, I must lay my friend to rest. I should never have delayed it to begin with.
Laura, yes? I believe I met her spirit at the fire pit.
You saw her.
Oh, that was the fire pit.
I thought I felt something there, and yet she's been taken from my sight. I was foolish, selfish, enough to want one last adventure together. I should have laid her to rest before coming to this place.
There is still time, Mr. Dupre.
Yes, you are right. Of course there is. There is a ritual. I do not know if it will work, far as we are from Amon's reach. We must try. I'm sorry, Laura. I hope you'll forgive an old friend his folly.
Oh? Did that count?
Hello, old friend. I can't see you, but I know you are here. I'm a fool for trusting only my treacherous eyes. Perhaps my time here has somehow cut me off from you. Am I so corrupted that you're lost from my sight forever? I can...
She's very flat.
feel you laughing at me. This is serious, Laura. I could have... Yes, all right. I just thought we'd do one last mad thing together. It was blockheaded.
Blockheaded sure is a way to describe thinking about killing a woman by and transferring your friend's soul into her body.
Though, in fairness, I entirely lack blockheadedness. Yours must just be infectious. Oh, I'm glad we could... Oh, Laura, you think it would be easier the second time, wouldn't you? Goodbye, sweet friend.
Righto.
Is it? I don't think it's working. I can still feel her here with us.
You are right. She has not gone.
Okay.
I am sorry, Mr. Dupre.
No, she's trapped, Mr. Ward. While I've been in battle with my thoughts, she's been drawn deeper into the manor's grasp. I cannot afford any more delays. I'll grieve my cowardice when my friend is freed.
Uh-oh.
The reality of it
How do we
is,
do this
Mr.
then?
Ward, that Maman Brigitte is too far out to fully reach these lands. Until we can extend her influence, Laura will be trapped. There is another way. A different ritual that calls upon not only Maman Brigitte, but her Irish aspects as well, Breed and St. Bridget. We'll need a representative for each aspect. Someone to be a vessel or a stand-in. For Maman Brigitte, I can do the honors.
Well, we know some people who can help.
For her fire, the goddess Breed. What do you think, Laura? Will Mr. Ward do?
Me? But
Laura was a priestess of Breed. Her trust is her blessing, and
I guess we got Breed.
she trusts you. You shall tend the flames.
I can't.
You can, Mr. Ward. You must.
I got conscripted, I guess.
And lastly, the abbess, St. Bridget. We must find someone who's close to
Well,
her.
we know Ms. Joyce.
Gift of some sort. A demonstration of deep devotion.
Well, I can try to find somebody.
Thank you.
What was that door noise that just happened? Alright, I guess maybe we saw both of them like this? By talking to Ms. Joyce? On the mind. How do we do this? Saving will probably help us, right? She just left Ms. Barbosa. We just left Ms. Barbosa to stand alone. Sorry, girl. Alright, so Ms. Joyce should still be in the atrium. So let's save in case there's a waste of time. Eavesdrop.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Guess they don't know what it's here for either.
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
You and me, buddy.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Third aspect, let's go.
Mrs. Joyce, you told me before that you wish to repent for your actions. Is that still true?
Oh, yes, Mr. Ward, it is.
In that case, Mr. Dupre is in desperate need of your help. The spirit of his dearest friend has been trapped inside the manor, and only a worshipper of St. Bridget can set her free.
St. Bridget? But I had no idea she cared for people such as them. The Lord truly does have a lot to teach me these days, doesn't he? Yes, Mr. Ward.
All right, let's go.
I'm ready and willing to help. Whatever it takes, I'll be there.
Her mouth stopped moving. I was like, did something freeze? No, she was just... Oh my god, they've got gears turning.
Hello, Mrs. Joyce. Do you know... I cannot find the right words to say.
Oh, thank the Lord, sir. Me too.
I suppose, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I can't imagine this is easy for you. What can I do to make this less frightening?
Sir, you were in mourning. I should be the one to ask that question. And yet you're asking me.
I guess we managed to solve both their problems at once. That's good. How very efficient.
walls
Less than an hour, too.
different to what I expected. Let me try to be different too, sir, and tell me what to do.
Simply be here, Mrs. Joyce. That is more than enough.
Alright, let's do this ritual. I'm not a vampire, I promise.
I'm not sure that I...
No. No, I don't have to
You
click.
fear the flame, don't you, Mr. Ward? I can see it in your eyes.
Did something happen with fire in your past, Mr. Ward?
Yes. It's taken a lot from me.
You know, Breed, your Saint Bridget, they are fire deities. Laura was a priestess of the flame.
That's why she had to become ashes, right?
She was part of a sisterhood who kept a sacred fire going back home. And a part of her was given to that fire, as was her wish.
That's beautiful.
I think it's funny, and very like Laura, that she picked you to manifest.
I think it's funny that she picked the guy afraid of fire to manifest.
One last playful act.
I'm scared too, Mr. Ward. I've never been so out of my depth. But I see now we have to face our fears, to grow. Each one's work will be made clear, for the day will reveal it, and fire will test it. The fire will show what each person's work is worth. 1 Corinthians 3:13. But as a godly man, you already know that.
Yeah, I have the entire Bible memorized.
What is your work worth, Mr. Ward?
Oh, he's casting a magic vampire spell. I mean, non-vampire spell.
Oh, well, it's about that time, Laura. I won't say goodbye again. I've already done it twice. Instead, perhaps we could say, see you soon, old friend.
Let's go! I'm saying let's go not because we saved her, that's good, but because we solved 2 mysteries, let's go!
Thank you, Mr. Ward. Both of you.
Oh, sir. You...
All you are is ashes in the wind.
My heart's never been broken quite like this, Mrs. Joyce. But I weep with joy that she may be at peace. Thank you for your help. Without you, she...
I'll not suffer to think about it, sir.
Mrs. Joyce, now that your mind is changing towards these ways, will you join me for the seance?
You know, I think I will. I didn't realize before, but I was harboring a deep dread about it. Now that it is gone, I would like to attend.
I know what you mean. It's as if some part of it felt it to be unsafe. But now, I think Laura is watching over us and wants us to be there.
Come, let's get you inside. I'll make you a hot cup of tea.
Thank you.
Getting free
Mrs.
tea.
Joyce. That would be much appreciated.
Yay! I would give anything to speak to Eamon again. To apologize. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. Iman. But to summon his spirit in flames? I can't see the comfort it brought. I can see the comfort it brought to Mr. Dupre. It'd be so easy to see you again, but I don't think I have it in me to call you here this way. I've dragged you through the fire before, and never again. Mystery solved! And other mystery solved! Double deuce! I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. They used magic in the kidnapping. I watched them perform magical rites. She is against the seance and all magical practice. Alright, well, we gotta eliminate her, right? I mean, theoretically we could knock him out because he didn't want to kill her. But we don't know if she's missing either, so let's not rule him out just yet. We don't have true evidence that it isn't him, other than the gut feeling that he's probably not involved. Alright. So I'm going to check out what's his name's room. See if there's anything in there that we can check out before we get kicked out. Because the last time we tried to investigate his room, we got kicked out because he wasn't there. Okay. So let's save real quick. We got 15 minutes or 13 minutes to explore before we get kicked out, or before we get caught. A letter from a solicitor advising Mr. Sussant that there is no formal way to defect from the church and declare himself an atheist, nor is there any means to sue for wrongdoing suffered in their care, as no record was kept, nor witnesses found in relation to his exorcism. Experiment 04B still unsuccessful. I managed to induce lucid dream states, but they have not been in the same dreams I have at night during real sleep. None of the corridor sigil. Okay, so he has been seeing these dreams too. Could it be because I find myself here in an unfamiliar place? Could that be distorting my attempt? I'm sure now there is a shared dream being experienced here, but what is it trying to convey and how can I find out? If only there was a way I could revisit and explore the dream itself. Perhaps I could try this lucid dreaming. The shared dream myself could be the anchor needed to focus my dream. Ms. Deane's journal could represent that. Alright. Nothing there. Nothing on the bed. There's a novel. Guy de Maupassant's Bellamy. It is in French, so I have no idea what it is about. There. Gramophone. Useless. Hotel library. There's one on local history. Just stuff like that. Where are his shoes? Tea tray. Taxidermy. Why is this? Why? I mean, that it is unusual. Alright. There's not really anything else. We can check this book. He doesn't have shoes around, it seems. So I can't easily check his shoe size. Spare overcoat, a necessity in this sort of weather. Alright, doesn't seem like there's really anything here except for the lucid dream stuff. Oh, here's shoes. Medium. Everyone's a medium. Everyone's a fucking medium. Half a pot of tea. Okay. Alright, nothing else in here, it seems. Unless there's like something I missed. I'll get out of here before he catches us. Alright. Yeah, what a boring room. Alright, so we've got lunch. We have until 1:30 to be able to eat lunch. Just going to the library. We have no idea where this dude is at all. Kitchen basement. We haven't met this Callahan. We can start checking out the Callahan's rooms. She is not in her room right now, so we can check there. Away. Okay. So their room is like here. Mr. Dupre, Dr. Callahan, Miss Callahan. Alright, let's save real quick. Just in case. Let's visit her room. We'll probably find something good here. Hopefully. Hopefully, maybe. Journals. Those are always useful. I bet that wee Jacqueline has reached out to Riri too. Rory? I don't know. I won't let her take him. I won't, whatever the price. Jacqueline. Whoever she means is from Dublin, and she does feel kindly towards them. Is kindly a euphemism there? Letter for Faith Callahan from her sister-in-law. Instructions to allow no one to come to harm to her boy, Dr. Callahan, I assume, unless she wants something worse than a few white streaks to happen to her hair. She seems concerned that her son is wasting his time and risking his life with this mystical path. From reading this, it seems he is an acclaimed and respected doctor with potential of quite a lucrative life ahead of him, if only he would focus on it. Freaking in-laws. Scrying schedule. Looks to be a schedule of some sort. It's titled Weekends While Scrying. Alright. Carmela, Lloyd, Quarantine. So these are Sunday. Make sure everyone has directions for the hedge maze. Alright, so this is her schedule. Her schedule. Lunch in the dining room. Nothing here. Is this some headache salve? The label says, until your headache passes, it is unused. Another journal. I hear more people have had those strange dreams. They all start incident in the manor. Lots of out-of-place stores. Seeing those spirals, an urge to attend the seance, then become deeper over time. The staff, those I get anything from, their dreams have moved on from the seance. They have darker messages, frustration, a longing to leave, trapped animals. Stranger still, they seem to be experiencing one another's dreams, like a big stew pot of experiences all mixed together. How is that? Rory is planning some newfangled investigation. I'll leave it to him. I need to stay focused on the well. Well, I didn't get any facts from that. Titles are both in Irish, I do not know what to say. Seems Miss Callahan is making notes on the other guests. Erickson is a fraud and a poor one at that. Barbosa, the poor lamb, is lost here. There's no trace of actual magic off her. Figured none of the staff would have any drift, but Hunter has training. I don't care about the newspaper. What's your shoe size, ma'am? Small. She is not the culprit. Alright, so he should be in the dining room. with his aunt. Notes on the event. It seems the doctor is preparing a research paper on the events of this weekend. Newspaper folder. Looks like medical records, but they're masked by sigil. Wait, wrong side. Alright, so that's 4. I guess this is 4. Everything is 4, so I guess it doesn't really matter where we go. Dr. Callahan's case files. It contains his notes on Miss Mantovani. According to this, she does not have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms, the onset of organ failure, or weakness of the blood. He's not sure what is causing it, but he seems to believe that wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All he can do is minimize her pain in these, her final days. A record with a note underneath it. A gramophone and a note. Note to self, request gramophone to room so I can attempt to use this music to re-enter the dream and find out what's going on here. This could be useful for my lucid dream experiment. Are we going to steal it? We're just stealing it. Alright. Whatever. Letters. Various correspondences on the topic of the occult and its place inside of the scientific studies. Book that has clearly been handled with care. Medium-sized brown boots. They're sized for mediums. Everything needed to pen a letter. A tray used to develop photographs. Okay, we are not gonna examine every one of these, right? We got a photo of Mary, as in Mary Blake, the Marquess's deceased wife. This is Ivy, Miss McLeod. I can see she's not shattered by anything here. She looks a little lost without Mrs. Lau by her side. This is the church, it seems. This must be the church at the back of the grounds. Another photo of Miss Evelyn Deane. She looks more haunted than in the other picture I have. I wonder why. But this confirms for me that the doctor took the photograph I now have. Did he send it to me then, or was it taken from his room? Interesting. There are a few missing. This image of Mr. O'Meara did not come out so well. Yeah, I mean, that could be a ghost. Chemicals used in the development of photographs. Book on medical history and another on recent advances in chemistry. Alright, I don't think... Was there anything else? I don't think there was. There's something under the bed. A letter from Faith to Rory Callahan, ordering him home for this Grand Seance. Okay, I can't look under the bed, so I guess what's under the bed doesn't actually matter. Letter from Miss Deane. She's thanking him for his offer to tutor her, but she says she wants to learn from a true master. The letter has been crumpled up more than once, as if he's been taking it out, rereading, and discarding it over and over again. Interesting. Alright, let's get out of here and go have some lunch. Now, we don't care about Mr. Dupre right now because we've already explored everything for him. Anyway. I don't remember where the lunchroom is. It's downstairs here somewhere, but... Alright. Everyone's gone and left. It's the library. That's the dining room. Alright, let's quick save and eavesdrop, I guess.
Focus, child! No, I am. You've just... Lost me.
A master key. Surely the staff has one for the bedrooms.
No, we have 5 different ones. Hunter's is in the stable. Mine... Sorry, that was strange. It was as if... What were we talking about?
Oh?
Where is your clarity, child? Was it the drink? Or this blasted place that has devoured your mind?
What's going on here?
Or that Deane woman? Don't think I wasn't aware. I should have acted sooner there. She has jeopardized things too much already.
Oh, I'm sorry, Father. I don't...
I'm sorry, Seamus. I shouldn't have snapped. I'll find you later should you have another lucid moment. God be with you.
Interesting. I didn't advance Seamus's mystery at all. And there are a couple people we still haven't unlocked. Seamus? Where's Seamus? Have we spoken to you already? Oh, I guess we examined him once. Where is he? I'm just having trouble seeing him. What is his last name again? I forgot. Doyle. Why is he not here? Oh, there he is. Alright. Well, that wasn't important. How do you get into the eastern basement? Alright, let's go have some dinner, or some lunch, I guess.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
Who is here that we can talk to?
Care to join
new
us,
people.
If you don't mind me speaking for you both, of course.
No, it's all right. Maybe he knows something about Miss Hisham's friend.
6? This is join then.
Declan Ward, thank you for letting me join.
Yeah, okay. Now, Miss Hisham, who is your friend?
Miss Deane. Evelyn Deane. Have you met her?
Is this a joke? Did Miss Deane put you up to this?
You're very sus, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't.
Mr. O'Mara, please.
O'Mara.
Sorry. Yes, I know, Miss Deane. We have history. I thought maybe she sent you down here to make fun at my expense. It would be the sort of thing she would find amusing.
This guy sucks.
About her, Miss Hisham.
Thank you. I was meant to meet her yesterday. Or the day before. It's cloudy, but I haven't seen her. And I asked the staff, and after blank stares, I was told she had left.
She hadn't, right?
That doesn't seem correct. Why would she go? She lives for this stuff.
A family matter, maybe.
Do you know her, sir?
As much as I know any of you three, I'm afraid. We
I like how Declan isn't talking at all.
on Tuesday, which turned into afternoon drinks, which turned into my needing a slow start on Wednesday.
Tuesday, you say?
You, Mr. Ward. Do you know her?
And talk about the father.
I have had dealings with her father.
With Rupert? You must be a shady devil then, Mr. Ward. I'm only making fun. Mr. Deane is a hard-fisted businessman. Certainly, I doubt you know him from church.
You are correct there, Mr. O'Mara. I don't know much about his daughter. Does the apple fall far from the tree?
Oh. Yes and no. I suppose. She certainly has his drive and forceful personality, and disdain for the man upstairs.
Why does she hate Rudy so much? He's just living up there. Does he make too much noise?
But she is less interested in material things than he.
It is very easy to not care about material things when you have so much of them to hand.
I'm sorry I cannot help you, Miss Hisham, but I'll keep an eye out.
Very well. I hope she is okay. I overheard that the telegraph machine is recovered. I'll send something to her home so she can contact her.
Alright, we can visit her room then, if we have access to it.
Please excuse me.
Of course. I'll take this opportunity to make my leave as well.
Me too. This whole meal
This meal
has left me
sucked.
painfully upset.
Mr. Coventry, you keep strange company. Alright. So she's gonna be in the telegraph room. So do we know her room number? Miss Hisham's room. Alright, it's up here. Upstairs. What is this? Father Synode's room? Oh, I am curious. Hello? Badly scrawled note, I think, requesting a meeting with Father Synod, but it's hard to read. As best I can tell, it's signed Murphy. Massive correspondence from various people. One mentions Mr. Doyle and his placement here to investigate. Another talks about how the Eon has been located, wherever it is, resides here at Blake Manor. A note about freeing the Eon from its prisoner at all costs. No, that theory is real. Another talks about how all attempts to reach Mr. Doyle have failed. I see the flyer for this event is attached to another letter. This is your chance, Father, is written here. Somebody stayed here in order to reach Doyle, but he did not recognize them or know the faith. Of course, they're medium. Father Synode's priestly robes smell of incense, dust, and sulfur. Empty pistol case. Does that mean the priest is constantly armed? But why? Little of interest to me here. Does not look like there's anything interesting there. A Bible. Stationery. Everything required to write, yeah. His Bible is a Gnostic one. He has sermon notes and the likes recorded inside. Is this branch of Christianity he really follows? He has passages about a black iron prison marked, but I cannot make out what that means. That explains the Aeon thing, though. It's hard to make sense of make anything of use out. It's a very dense tome. I will need to look elsewhere for more understandable information. Why did that move, and what's going on here? A sequence of strange hand-drawn symbols was sitting below the Bible. Leather journal. Let's see the most recent entry. I just uncovered a hidden door which leads to the women's changing rooms. Well, yeah, I already know that. It is an ungodly place. Alas, I was hasty in my exit and have yet to review it properly. But between our assessment over the grounds and the talk at 11, our best opportunity will be at 6. But we'll find these catacombs. Come Sunday morning, we will search them stone to stone. Alright, so some clandestine meeting at 6. Is his name Father Synode? Sure. It's an eavesdropping date. Alright. There doesn't seem to be anything else here, so let's leave and go to Ms. Hisham's room. Which should be somewhere over here. Yes, alright. Let's save. Listen. Let's go inside. We don't have much time for this one, so hopefully she doesn't have too much. Crap. Crap. Alright, there's a stool we can open, I guess. Book. We care about book. Journal. She has a lot of stuff in here. Nothing in here. She's got a vanity box. She's got our dresses. Alright. Nothing in here. Alright. First of all, shoes. Medium. Schedule. Vanity box. Why? What's this? She's been mapping the grounds and marking rooms off, the reasons for which I cannot tell. Charcoal and drawing paper. Mrs. Sham liked to draw with them. The Quran. Caught with the Quran. There's a journal in here. That dream, it keeps pulling my attention away from the vase. Sometimes hours of searching have gone before I realize I've been looking for something else. That symbol, Mrs. Sham's seen it too. Did she also dream of it? This book appears to have been read many times. Alright, useless. We already checked that. Everything needed to pen a letter. There's nothing in there. There are a bunch of letters here, though. Several scrap letters that suggest by the handwriting are written by Mrs. Sham, but whatever she's writing, it seems to be in Arabic, and I can't read it. Alright. One last thing to examine, I guess. What should we pick? I mean, there's really only one option. There's either the newspaper or we can examine her clothes. Some spare dresses. The style is unfamiliar to me, but that's no surprise. Alright. Let's leave. We just barely made it out in time. I probably should examine this portrait at some point. Alright, what are we looking for? There's a talk at 3. Dupre's in the hedge maze. McLeod's at the stables. We've got to meet some people. Okay, she's in the telegraph room for longer than I thought. We haven't talked to Ms. Darcy in a while. Do I remember her? She was at the lunch, right? We haven't solved her mystery, I don't think. Alright, so they're both going to be at the stables. Yeah, so he's going to be at the hedge maze again. Do we care about him? Maybe. Let's set one. Let's set 1 for... Everyone's... Okay. What is the walled garden? I guess it's just the place before the hedge maze. Alright. But... Alright. So she has medium-sized shoes. You have small shoes. She's going to die this weekend. Plays him in his early 20s. He has prior history with Miss Deane. He is a sus person, but we don't know where he is doing. We don't have his timetable. Mr. Scarrett's room is here, right? Well, it's almost the hour, so I don't really want to test my luck there. We can use the hourglass to wait if we feel like it. Hey, Ms. Barbosa, what's up? Retrieve the telegram. Let's see if there's anything in the telegram room, I guess. Oh, you're here right now. What does 451 mean? Mr. Scarrett's code. Wait, have we already been in his room? I don't remember. No, we haven't. This is a very loud fire. I guess we haven't analyzed her. Sketching materials, manor maps, investigate room 12. We did that. Alright, let's analyze her. She's got a necklace. She's got tired eyes. She's got a headdress of some sort. She's got charcoal smudged hands. Alright. Walled garden and hedge maze. Yep. Oh, hello. Are you here? For your telegram? Seems someone lost this transcription. It's addressed to Miss Barbosa. Hey! Perfect timing! And your telegram! I was going by the telegraph room and this was waiting for you. I thought I'd bring it. Just picked it up in front of her. Thought I'd bring it to you. Huh? You did not read it, I hope? Let me see. Damn it. Is everything alright? Fine. It's fine. My time in Brazil had come to an end. What does one do in that case? Well, my father was from here, so it made sense to come this way. In truth, I do not care for your ghost stories. We have plenty back home. But this hotel, it has a lot of records for this area, so I come. This event suits me. If I came here alone, I would be the main attraction, yes? Now, I'm just one more who plays drums in the carnival. There are so many, nobody pays attention. I'm researching everything I can find about the area. Census data, birth records, immigration records. Your people have badly kept records. My room is full of this stuff, but can I find a thing on him? This is a foolish thing. I only know his first name, Shay, and when he left this country in 1864 like so many others. Burial record. Alright, okay, we're not gonna talk to her about her dead family.
Sure.
Seamus? Her dad is Doyle? Your daughter's over there, you know. Let's see. What do I want to spend my time on today? I guess we need to go to the walled garden and stuff. So there's that. Is it the same? I should also visit the library for more information about Gnosticism, I guess? Or relevant information about Gnosticism, anyway. Oh, wait. Are you Mr. Scarrett? Mr. Scarrett's right here. Alright. Everyone's here. Why are you all here? You're all the Sussersons. Why are you all here?
Terrible weather, eh? I might well move indoors before it gets any worse. Where are my manners? I'm Michael Scarrett, over from London. And you mark my words, young man. That's a name everyone will remember by the end of this event.
Declan Ward. The pleasure is mine.
Nostrilism? Alright, what's your timetable? Do you have any plans for this weekend? Well, now I plan to attend a few talks today, namely... Okay, I don't really care. We're going to just go straight through this. Reverend coming in for service at 11 a.m. Yeah, he didn't really tell me anything. Alright, thanks.
Good day. It's a good.
Do I have Mr. Coventry's? I did talk to him already, so. You have a big mystery, sir.
Yes.
Hello, Father. My name is Declan Ward. I've only just arrived. I just wanted to say hello.
Very good. You want my name? Of course. Father Lorcan Sinnott.
Good to meet you, Father.
I am sure.
I'm surprised to see a Catholic priest at a seance.
Is that so? Worried for my eternal soul, are you? That I should attend something so blasphemous?
I don't think I'm worried. I'm just,
Worry not, dear
you know,
child.
little
The church
confused.
keeps an eye on all such things. It is good for us to know what secrets these events uncover, what secrets these old houses hold.
I see. What's your timetable looking like? A letter to the manager. I guess we can ask him about that. The Aeon. Black Iron Prison. Trying to talk with priest. We haven't met Miss Murphy yet. Why can't we ask him about this? Alright, let's ask about his timetable. Has anything piqued your interest this Saturday? The Marquess's talk on the Manor at 11 AM seems of interest, otherwise I intend to check out the rot. Rot? Others call it history. It is inevitable in old houses like this. Bewitching. I shall spend the day perusing the grounds, let us see what story this rot tells. Perhaps something there can inform my sermon tomorrow morning. That is in the drawing room at 12 PM, should you seek absolvement. As for Sunday, with my mass done, I think I shall rest a while. Then Mr. Coventry is talking about the Regent's history, and I plan to be there. And there is the silent dinner at 8 PM. Perhaps a slightly pagan tradition, but a harmless one. I think I shall attend. Other than that, I will spend the day blessing the halls before the seance at 9 PM. Alright, cool.
Go with God.
Anyway, we are going to have a chat with Ms. Darcy, I think, right? That's what we're doing. See if she has anything new. If we have anything new about her. Oops. Discover the meaning of medical code. Who's that? Oh, the guy we haven't met yet. Mr. Darcy's letters are to his mistress. Should I talk to her? Bless the house with bouts of folly.
Mr. Ward.
Hi. What do you think about this ring? Do you happen to recognize this ring? Where did you get that? Not around the hotel. Does it mean something to you? Not anymore. It was my husband's. The dog that he was. No, keep it. I won't look at that awful thing. We haven't asked about her timetable yet, apparently. I'll be in attendance for Mr. Blake's talk. Okay, whatever. Bridge game held in the library on Tuesday evening. There's a lot of people playing bridge. We haven't found a mystery for her yet. Let's ask about Mistress. Have you ever used an affair or infidelity as a plot point in a book? You know, if you just read my books. But yes, I did once. A woman's husband cheated on her, and her reconciliation that night was his alibi for, and their reconciliation that night was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I do not think I did justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that story now, he would need another alibi. Honestly, Mr. Ward, there are so many real and tangible things happening here, and you want to discuss dreams. Alright, she doesn't care about dreams. We will not discuss that with her. Let's ask about the bridge game, I think. We're at the bridge game on Tuesday. Indeed I was, and I got roundly thrashed, so I don't want to speak any more about it. Sorry, but I must ask, how did many attend? I suppose I will say that we managed to, eventually managed to convince the doctor to play after no small amount of badgering. He was a good sport about it, and surprisingly good at the game itself, come to think of it. His aunt was there too, of course, as was Miss Quinn, Miss Barbosa, Mrs. Lau, Mr. Coventry, and of course the Marquess.
That was all. Good day.
Good day.
I don't think we really got anything out of her. I'm gonna ask about the medical certificate, but I don't think that's particularly related. What does the color mean? Oh, it's inconclusive connection. Okay, fine, let's ask her about the letters.
Mr.
Do you have any reason to believe that your husband was writing to someone he shouldn't have before his death? Oh, do I? My Cecil was quite the wordsmith. It was what had me fall for him in the first place. Now, if only he'd had the decency to save those love letters for me. Right, no, nothing of importance there. And let us ask about the certificate while we're here. Has your work given you any expertise on medical documentation? Oh goodness, no. The odd time I would need to include something like that, it's off to the library for me. Or I might pester my cousin, who has himself become a doctor. Alright.
That was all.
Good day.
And do I care about why am I looking at Mr. O'Finn? He has a mystery, but I think I don't really care about it until after we get access to his room. It's a sheaf of wheat. She's not holding anything. I'm just thinking that this is gonna be important for some reason. She's holding like a, I don't know, berries or something like that. She's holding like a tuft of feathers.
You really mean to tell me you've never been to so much as a tarot reading before? Awfully common, of course, tarot. A seance or other ritual is preferable. But I really would have thought you'd have some experience.
Why would he have some experience?
I confess, I'm a novice to the whole thing. But this seance sounded so fascinating. When I heard of it, I couldn't bring myself not to come along.
No one could fault you for your lack of ambition.
Ambition? If you like. Mere curiosity, really. Who isn't a little interested in whatever comes next? Especially at our age.
Well, quite.
Old man chats. Alright, we can visit Mr. Scarrett's room then. We haven't really found anything secret, mystical recently, though. And they have a lot of, like, dead animals hanging out. Alright. So, what's in Mr. Scarrett's room? Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just sneaking into someone else's room. And he's got a will. Varied attempts to write a will, but he keeps starting over when he reaches the part on who to leave his resources to. He does not seem to have any family or friends. It's just some trick, it's nothing of interest. Book of poetry. Guy is not very interesting so far. Schedule. Just clothes. Ashtray. It's full of stubbed out cigars. I assume Mr. Scarrett was well off, but his records show he's rich beyond my imagination. He has a string of failed businesses, but he's still massively wealthy, all from inheritances. How many people was he inheriting from? A letter addressed to Apprentice Scarrett. It seems he has been ejected from the Freemasons for not living up by their tenets of fraternity, charity, and self-sacrifice. He has circled self-sacrifice. He was also scrawled a note on the page that confirms he has no magic skills of his own and was hoping to gain some through his time with the Order. He has had all of his money given to him, but he has made nothing of it. He's the last of his family, and he has failed to make an empire. He's been rejected by his fraternity. He is alone. When he dies, he and his fortune will be forgotten. He has no legacy to leave. Man, fucking owned. Copy of King James Bible, it seems well read. It's even got a cross on it. Various writings, but one of that stands out is about the upcoming seance. Imagine to actually speak with a ghost. Who will it be? What secrets will they share? Whoever it is they summon, they will become famous in death. So much will be spent uncovering their life to learn everything about them, even if it's the lowliest house servant. They will become known to everyone from here to eternity. Might as well party to the finish line then, right? What might be contained inside of this? Well, we do have a note about him, right? We gotta, we can eliminate him. Four, 5, 1. I mean, it's not like we have. Let's see. Oops. 4, 5, 1. He has a dagger. It looks more ceremonial than practical. Cards and a note. Some tarot cards with a note. The cards I drew for you, Mr. Michael. Make of it what you will, E.T. 3 cards. One marked the Hanged Man, another the 10 Pentacles, and finally the Death card. Oh, he's gonna die soon. What do they mean? Alright, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. You found any boots of his anywhere? I mean, we already know it's not him, but... He only has one pair of boots, apparently. Alright, we're gonna close this. We can't close it. Alright. It doesn't matter. Surely he won't notice, right? Investigate room 13. Didn't we already investigate room 13? I mean, she's not there. We might as well check it out again. She's like somewhere here. I mean, is he Sham? Dupre. That one's unoccupied. There's the... No, Darcy's in the southeast one. There's so many closets. Who is Miss Quinn? She's not there. Alright, is there anything left in here? That's her schedule. Medical cert. Was bedbound for some time in the autumn of last year with a cold. Wait. Didn't happen I already read that? What? Protestant's cross. All of her rings are taken off. Vial of poison? Why on earth does Mrs. Darcy have a bottle of thallium? Alright. Well, we got bottle of poison, sure. Alright. She's not in here, so we can take a look. Probably. Some drawings. I'm not sure of what. Perhaps we should stick to. She should stick to poetry. Well, that's fine. What do you mean? Published book of Miss Quinn's poetry with scraps of paper containing annotations and drafts stuck between the pages. What are these dreams trying to tell me? That I'm close to my goal? The answer feels so near. Down the next corridor behind the next sigil. I must keep searching. Maybe what I seek is at the seance. Maybe that is the dream's message? Photos. Collection of mementos of deceased family members. A locket with two names etched into the framing. Alma and Julia. There's a photograph on either side, each of a young girl. They look quite a lot like Miss Quinn. I suppose they would be her siblings? More photos. More photographs to memorialize the dead. Brooch containing a lock of hair. The back says Alexander Quinn, 1865, 1896. A lot of people dying around her, not gonna lie. Some cosmetics, but the collection is minimal. Miss Quinn isn't the type for it, apparently. Grimoires, most of them printed one in Miss Quinn's hand, and all of them annotated and neatly worn out at the spine. It seems they've been used quite extensively over the years, and the handwritten one seems to be the product of enormous time and effort. Even more photos. This is the Quinn family seems to have have a lot of recently dead. So I wonder if there are any of them left at all. Book of poetry. So she draws, writes poetry. Writing materials. And has a lot of photos of dead people. We don't have any shoes in here. We can't be a creepo. He has like a little bed stool. There's clothes, some dress clothes, nothing important. Alright. Interesting discoveries in this room. Someone we have not met. Alright. Why poison? Discover meaning of medical code. We have to talk to Mr. What's his name, but I don't know where to find him. We have not seen him yet. The doctor. Poison for when you're really thirsty. I haven't entered my room in a while. I don't even know if there would be anything there. Let's see if we can find the doctor. Just like browsing around the like library or something. Oh, it's Miss Quinn. Hello. We were just in your room. guess now's as good a time as any to talk to her. She's got some scars on her hand and face. She's got her brooch. She's got a pen in her pocket.
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Are you all right, miss?
Fine, fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found.
Quarantine Quinn.
Without it, without it, damn it! I'm at a dead end. Would you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless another guest take.
Barbosa probably took it, right? Oh wait, I have it. Why do I have it? Let's go for the book.
Actually, I believe I might have the records you're looking for.
Wait, you... Look at that, you do indeed. Where was it?
Miss Barbosa had it.
Miss Barbosa did have it.
Did she get it? Of course. I loaned it to her during tea and then forgot. Too many late nights researching. Speaking of which, on page 78 and... Oh, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, sir. You've helped me a lot. I don't know why you would, but you have.
Yeah, we're getting into her good graces.
I haven't seen you before the incident with the bird, unless I'm wrong.
Rest assured, miss, we haven't met. My name's Declan Ward. I've only arrived recently.
I like her so far.
Even then, I could still...
She's a hot mess right now.
Anyhow, I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Ward. My name is Quarantine Quinn. You can call me Quarantine, and I might...
Quarantine Quinn.
But for now, thank you sincerely. And do please excuse me, I have work to do.
Oh, she left. Bottle of sherry. It's open, but it's only missing a drink or two's worth. She seems to have left something behind. What is Miss Quinn planning? She has part of a drawing. Looks to be Miss Quinn's schedule. I made a note on my timetable. Ms. Mary Blake. Ms. Mary Blake. Blake. All dressed in Blake. With silver bacons. Alright. Information on Gnosticism. Read on. Not right now. Information on lucid dreaming. Alright. We are going to quick save because the one thing that we care about right now is this. It says here, code is used to indicate spontaneous abortion or miscarriage in common parlance. It seems that the condition being listed as a bad cold is a euphemism. Alright, we got a hypothesis now. So we gotta confront her about something. Goal is to... recruits? No. Is to murder everyone. Murder everyone? Really? Ms. Deane as revenge for the affair that occurred while she miscarried. Miscarried?
Mrs. Darcy wants to murder Miss Deane. I should find and confront her about this.
Let's confront another person about something random. As a belief system, nostralism blows. Chew. I mean, it could have been miscarriage, like an actual miscarriage. It was the bad cold that was in heavy quotes. J'accuse!
Mr. Ward, you've come back to me.
Confront! Your goal is to murder Ms. Deane as revenge for the affair that occurred while you miscarried.
What a dark horse you are, Mr. Ward. But for what purpose? Why go to all this trouble? Would you mock me? Or do you mean something worthwhile by it? I confess. I killed my husband. I did. It seemed to me there was nothing else I could do. Everything he put me through. I saw nothing but red until he was cold in the ground. And then I thought, it wasn't only him who wronged me. There was the woman, too, who had caught his attention. She must have known. Our Evelyn Deane.
Did she ask?
So yes.
You ever ask her about that?
Here under his name, intent on finding her. To this forsaken backwater on the west coast of nowhere. To do something terrible to her. But now...
So there's like, the spirits are basically trying to get more people to join them.
I think I wish as much vengeance as I thought. But since I've been here... I didn't really believe in ghosts and magic before all this, you know. But I'll tell you this. I do now. My husband is haunting me. I don't want vengeance, but I do want to be rid of him. And maybe he'll be content if he has her for company.
Yeah.
If that is what it takes.
Well, there's no need to resort to such things, Mrs. Darcy. Let me see if I can do something about your husband.
Chance would be a damn fine thing.
Alright, how do we get rid of her husband? Exorcism. Alright. If I can resolve the haunting, Miss Darcy won't see a reason. Okay, exorcism. Alright, best person to ask for exorcism. You, right? Oh no, he's an atheist. Never mind. Who? We read about exorcisms somewhere. I guess we could ask Dupre. Dupre might be able to help, but... Where is he? He's in the wall. No, he's in the hedge maze right now. Let's ask him if he knows anything about how to exorcise people. But I don't think it'll be him. Was she on the list of people we can discuss this as well?
Hello again.
Know anything about exorcism? I do for my sins. Actual banishment is hard. Death failed to remove the spirit. What can we do more than her? Laying a soul to rest is the easier and kinder method of being rid of one. But when that is not an option, which is often the case with angry spirits, then we trap a soul and take the fetter to a faraway place. The Gulf of Mexico is littered with ghosts. They are harmless to us there. Tell me, are you asking theoretically or actually? What do you need? Ms. Darcy believes she is being haunted by her late husband, and she is to be at her wit's end. I understand you're well versed in such matters. Do you think you'll be able to help her? I had the impression there was something troubling her, but I didn't know it was quite that serious. I can help, of course, but I'll need an item in Mr. Darcy, something that would have been of considerable emotional value to him. I'll try to find something that could work. Let me know as soon as you have it. I better not let this linger. Well, we do happen to have this ring here.
Dupre, would this work for Mrs. Darcy's needs?
Let me see. You know, I think it will. Come, let us first find Mrs. Darcy, and then a secluded area to perform the rite.
Alright. Alright. Oh, what a ghost. Oh, he's setting it on fire. Purple fire. Oh, we're trapping him inside. Let's go. Congrats. You got played.
Yes, I think he is gone.
Not quite. I have bound him to the ring. As long as it remains undamaged, he can torment you.
So what do we do with it?
Well then, on my journey home, I shall lodge this into a clay sod and drop it off the side of the ferry. Thank you, gentlemen, both. I harbour no regret for what I did to that man. But I am glad he did not convince me to harm that stupid, selfish woman. Before coming here, I did not think this mystical business had anything to it. I wish I was still so naive. Seeing my husband's ghost was more than I wanted. I need not see another. I shall not be attending the seance.
Oh. So that's another mystery solved, I think.
Now, if you will excuse me, Yes. I need to lie down for a while.
There's still a lot of mysteries to do, though. Now freed of the ghost driving her to murder, she has dropped her vendetta against Miss Deane. Whabam! There are a lot of mysteries to solve still. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. With her issues laid to rest, what is next for her? I guess we can ask her later. They use magic. She doesn't know anything about magic, so it's not her. Noted as magically talented in Miss Callahan's notes. I found writings in English in her room. Very cartoonish art in her room. Found a book of her poetry. She's mourning the loss of many members of her family. She's in her late 20s. She's her medium. He's a Gnostic priest. He's a Catholic priest. He's double priested. He's double priesting. Ms. Deane rejected his offer to teach her magic. Knew Deane before she arrived at the manor. Mourning his late wife. She has the second sight. We need to find this doctor, I think. We still have a lot of time to kill, though, before the hour. Which will be... There's a talk over there. First floor southwest corridor. Let's find her. You here? This is the southwest corridor, right? Oh, first floor. Duh. I forgot that this is the ground floor. Hello, Ms. Murphy. Averted gaze. I suspect she'd rather not be talking at all. Small burn scars. Scars from years of cooking. Alright. What's your timetable looking like?
Declan Ward, miss. Who might you be?
Saoirse Murphy? Just the cook, sir. I don't think there's anything I can help the likes of you with. I don't know magic or have powers like you folks. Maybe things would be different if... Sorry, sir. I lost the run of myself.
Let's ask her about her timetable. What are your plans for this weekend, Miss Murphy? Only cook's plans, sir. Some housekeeping, too. I was being so busy. Tomorrow is much the same. I have mass first thing. Then more work, sir. Nothing exciting, sorry. Your seance, I'm sure, will be exciting. She's a strange lady. It is kept... do you know anything about this? Oh, I'm sure I couldn't. Oh, what's this? Autumn? That's interesting. I wonder if... No, it's nothing. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to hear your thoughts, miss. Well, I heard Mr. Hunter saying he was scrubbing the seasons once. Sir, autumn might be something you can scrub or touch. Stupid idea. I'm sorry, sir. That explains what the statues are for. Alright. Statues are different seasons. Thank you, miss. Please forgive me for prying, but it seems as though you're trying to speak with Father Sinnott. Was there something you'd hope to ask him? Nothing that wouldn't be better left unasked, sir. Okay. And how about this note? I found a note lying about the hallways, miss, but I couldn't make out all the words. Looks like someone was hoping to ask Father Sinnott for help. Oh, just rubbish, sir. I'll dispose of it. What did you say it was? Such a stupid idea. Have you burned your hands? Ah, it's all right, sir. Can't be a cook without some burns to show for it. Are you very busy, miss? You seem as if your mind might be somewhere else. Sorry about that, sir. I have a hard time asking it to stick around all day. That's all right, miss. I was worried that I might be making you uncomfortable instead. No, sir. All right.
I'll leave you be.
She's...
Oh, all right, sir.
She's not being... I don't know if she's being sus. She's just not being very coercive. Or not coercive, but like... open. We don't have access to any of these rooms, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to go... Let's see if we can check out this, this fun little treasure map thing. So we start from autumn. I assume that's the sheaf of wheat. Because that would be the harvest, right? It would be this, right? This would be winter, which has nothing. This would be summer, which has... I don't know, berries? I don't know. I don't know why that's summer, but it seems like summer. We can examine them, so I guess I'll examine this one statue. See if it's autumn. Nah, let's go cold turkey, whole hog. I don't know. Half cocked. There you go. Treasure map. Where is the treasure map? There you go. Okay. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east of the junction, then north for 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions. So, east, then north for 3 junctions. I don't know if we're counting past junctions or directly to junctions, so we'll see. It is kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Alright. So, east to the junction, then north 3, west 2, south 1. East, north 3, 1, 2, 3, west for 2, 1, 2, south 1, and something about the cornerstone. It is kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Those stairs? Oh, this one. I missed it, I guess.
This is where the note from Miss Deane's room leads me. If I look in here, then...
A book?
Ah! Found it. A strange book. It feels as though it's staring right through me.
That's because there's an eye on it. So we've got new symbols. Off scale. This sigil fills me with dread when it's overpowered by a sense of ambition. Are these emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? Dune. This sigil fills me with a deep sense of sadness and the fear of being trapped. Are these emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? Despite the modern-looking cover, the pages are only rough. While they're dry, they smell of peat and moss. I'm not sure what this was written with, but I have here it was not ink. I can make out some Irish letters, but others are unfamiliar to me. Someone has translated the sigils. Miss Deane, perhaps. The first one means to open, and the second means to close. Also written here, Scowl release, but I see nothing of that name in these pages. Why on earth did she have this? These symbols certainly seem like the ones I've been using, but what is their purpose? Alright, well, we've figured out what the deal is with the treasure map, at least. Let's ask Finn about this book, perhaps? I don't know where he is, though. He's probably in the hedge maze. Let's go check the hedge maze. Hello. Oh, there you're chatting. Let's eavesdrop.
How are you feeling today, Miss Montevani?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Those are some pretty weak coughs. She's fine. Just caught something in her throat.
Better. This morning's cards suggest our preparations will not go unused. This is an upside?
I think that would be best for you to judge.
I will make the best of it, I think.
Can I do anything for you?
You stay here with me for a moment? I don't want to be alone just now.
Oh. I'll leave you two alone. Anything of interest in these parts? There's the fire pit. Was a little confused about something there. Like the way something looked. Oh, that was wind. I was like, oh, is there something there? No, it's just wind. It was wind flying at me. Flying at my face. And back to the center. Let's see if we can cross over the top of this. Strange writings on the well. You're here again. Mr. O'Finn isn't anywhere here. Oh, there you are. Hello.
And you're back. What?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about this grimoire. What do you make of this book, Mr. O'Finn? Oh, where'd you find a thing like that, lad? Can't read the words, never learned letters, but those markings in the columns, that's Ogam. And that I can read. It's the meaning of it's of the meaning of gateway or door, but not quite. It's something akin to both, but less mundane than either. Alright, Druid, Shadow Figure, Bridge Game, Hauntings. I don't really have much else to ask him.
I should go. Only do something if...
Can't even ask him about the Standing Stones. Isn't there supposed to be a way through here? I guess it's gotta be through here then. Yeah. Alright. We got one last minute to do something or other. Ask for a hug. Anything here? Yeah, it's just one of these. Alright. What should we do? Verified false connection. Alright. We don't know where this dude is at all. Let's learn about Gnosticism in the library, I guess. I don't know. And then we'll have. Alright, well, let's check the timetables. Let's see what we're looking for. Alright, we are looking at lunch or talk to the crowd in the dining room. We don't care about you anymore. We don't care about you. She's gonna be in the library. We could chat with her as soon as we get into the library, I guess. We don't have the keys to their rooms, though, is the thing. Medicine. Look up book healing. I don't think. Is this important? That's a lot of text. I'm not reading that right now. Medicine, flora and fauna. Hello? World history, flora and fauna, Irish mythology, world mythology, geography, archaeology. Canopic jars. We don't care about canopic jars right now. So the bookshelves are the same, like identical. World mythology. Look at vampires. World history, Irish history, Blake history, religion. Religion's probably where we'll look Gnosticism up, I guess. Oh, the sixth time. Okay. I guess, okay, we might as well. An early branch of Christianity that believes that the material realm we currently reside in is a hell that they call the Black Iron Prison, and that the being commonly seen as God is in fact a powerful but lesser demiurge, a version of the traditional devil figure. This demiurge is the secret child of some eons, the Faith's creator angels, that was hidden in this realm by its parent for fear of retaliation from the true creator. Bored, lonely, and jealous, it created humanity to worship it as a god, but it itself was flawed, and thus so are we, its creations. They believe that the only actual way to ascend into heaven and meet the true creator, Monad, is not Monad, the Monad, come on, is to realize the falsities of this reality and find a way to break free of this plane of material lies. The Monado. The faith seems to exist as an answer to the question, why does God allow bad things to happen, with the response being, true God does not know of this place. Alright. So we gotta go to the drawing room for the talk, but we can talk a little bit to these. Hello. Eavesdrop.
Idiots and ghouls, all of you. What did you think would happen? That nobody would mind? That they were not entirely as capable of vengeance as you? And for what? For 16 funerals in 30 years. But at least the caskets were nice. And you never even saw the ruin you caused. It's just me in this godforsaken library. Bastards! What damnable stock we are!
What is going on with you? Miss Mary Blake? Oh, too many. What is your mystery, girl? Scrap of paper. Find the body of water. I found a scrap of paper in Ms. Quinn's research station in the library. Okay. Requires a body of water. I can use the bathtub in the ladies on the first floor. Alright. You can do that yourself. So that's where that's why the bathtub was all full up. We saw that, right? Oh. Why does this place feel ominous? More ominous than normal. Alright, where's the water closet that I should check? This over here? Or maybe this over here? Now these are locked. Why is this one? Why is it red? Can we just not visit it right now? Why is it red? It's red on the map for some reason. Oh god. Let's see. These look like they're all even, so it doesn't really matter where we start. Let's start in the middle. What does this do for us, though? Huh? Is this a good idea? What is all this? Is she trying to summon somebody? Something? Fetters. I'm told that ghosts can be bound to the world of living by objects and old emotional ties. The chains are called fetters. Investigate research station. Was there more? Were we missing anything there? A note from Miss Quinn suggesting to perform ritual near a body of water, or failing that, the lady's lavatory. Okay. let's chat with her a little, I guess. And then we'll head over to the drawing room when we're good and ready.
Hello, Mr. Ward. How's the day treating you?
Hey, you just did a summoning ritual. What do you think about this? Miss Quinn, a summoning ritual, is it? Accidentally found yourself in the ladies' bathroom, did you? I should have cleaned up, of course. I'm so bloody frustrated. I need a moment. So close and yet... Anyway, you need not concern yourself. I'll clean up my components before another lost soul finds it. She didn't really have much to say about that. Now let's ask about her scars. Forgive me, miss, but can I ask? How did you end up with the injuries you sustained? How do I put it? Is it enough to say I have terrible luck? There is some luck, I suppose, in the fact that I've only been scarred, and it hasn't killed me yet. You talk like there's something after you. It does look that way, Mr. Ward. Scrap of paper? Let's ask about the brooch, I guess. That's quite a striking brooch you have. My sister gave it to me as a keepsake when I set off. A good luck charm, she called it. I hope that she's right. We haven't discussed her timetable. Oh, we haven't talked to her at all yet. Hold on. What's this weekend look? Okay. She's gonna mostly be at the library. She's gonna be at the talk, Miss Matavani's talk. I suppose it's so she's gonna be at the church. Dr. Callahan's talk at 3 next on Sunday. And the seance. Alright. I guess let's ask about the memento mori. Are you the sort to keep death mementos, Miss Quinn? At a certain point, it's all you can do. I have many. I keep my brother, Alexander, particularly close. He didn't die long ago. I miss him terribly. Alright.
I'll leave you be.
Farewell.
Let's go to the talk. I should have just gone to the other door. Wait, drawing room's not here. Drawing room is the other way. What am I doing? I am such a loser for getting lost in this easy to navigate manor. Okay, let's enter and see what this talk is about.
Well, this is more of a turnout than I was expecting. To those of you I haven't met, I'm Fia Callahan, and I'm here to talk to you all about the other crowd.
Let's stay and listen.
Stay a while and listen. I hear a lot of you have come from far afield, so it seems only right that you should get to know this place, our home, a little better. We share this land with the other crowd, the Aishi, or people of the
fairies.
land.
That's what she's talking about. I thought she was talking about, like...
I've heard them called many things, no doubt.
I thought she was talking about, like, people beyond the veil.
The good people, the weak folk, the fair folk. Some of you will know them by the F word, but
the F word, those fuckers?
And what are they? Sure, I can't tell you what nobody knows. The church would tie themselves in knots, trying to bend the truths of the world to fit their narrative. They want you to believe, first of all, that the other crowd don't exist. Then secondly, once you know they are real, the church wants you to think of them as angels, ones that never took a side in the battle of heaven.
cast down to earth and not hell, for they're sitting on the fence. Now, I've never heard anything of this ilk from any reliable source, only holy salesmen. Other people confuse them for types of ghosts. And given how similar the Banshee and Fargurta are to ghosts, I can forgive that.
Fargurta. That's a fun name.
But they are more than that. Some would say they are the land incarnate. Really, it's best
They're
to think
Kami.
of the forces of nature. They are no more good or evil than a storm.
Animism.
But you'd also want to stay out of the path of a bad storm. All that said, it's easier to avoid a storm. There are signs and you get warning. Not so with the other folk. Best you can do is be polite and leave your offerings. And to avoid them altogether, best not to meddle in anything that might catch their eye. That's the main reason we don't call them by their name.
This is what we unlocked, Banshee?
Or, you know, do strange magic on their doorstep.
Okay, so that's the reason why she wants to stop. That's why she wants to stop the seance. She's like, she doesn't think the seance is wrong per se. She thinks that it'll cause issues with the Fae.
Please, sir, don't call them that. I've given you many's an alternative that won't draw their eye to this place, which you don't want. Trust me there.
My apologies, madam. These other folk, they differ from the
said it anyway.
Wait?
As much as you and I differ from a wild animal. Yes. All of Europe, probably further, has their own form of the good folk. Primordial forces of nature, all. As unknowable to us as a storm or wave. As I said, Catholic monks came and tainted history. Tried to write them out of existence, and when that failed, they tried to write the fear out of them.
Write the fear out of them. What does this mean?
Writing them as friendly winged sprites. Friendly to children and all that. Stories are powerful ways to change a land and its power. It's why the church always folded in the rituals and beliefs of a place they came to. Like in our case, how Ostara became Easter, Yule became Christmas, and Samhain became All Souls' Day, when the blessing of the graves gets done. Ah, look, I've lost my train of thought with all your questions.
She got distracted.
What else? Oh, yes, speaking of Samhain, masks.
I don't think the Ostara thing is real, by the way.
You all have costumes for the ball this evening, yes?
Ah, it is all good fancy. My outfit will amaze.
Well, yes. But also, no.
Yes, but also no.
Samhain is when the dead walk among us. You know this. Sure you're here for that, right? Well, when they leave, they don't always leave empty-handed. Some want to drag the living with them, jealous as they are. That's why we dress up as ghoulish figures, so they can't tell the difference between us and them and will leave us be.
Man, I can't believe we're cosplaying as dead people to confuse them. That sounds so mean.
I can see some of your faces. Superstitious old bat, you're thinking. Maybe. It's certainly been said before. But just this 1 year, when you're pushing the barriers to their limits, you might do well to keep a superstition or two in your back pocket.
You know what? That's fair. Like, even if you don't believe, if you don't believe, like, that you have to, you know, dress up as the dead to keep them away from you, like, in general, if you're going to this fucking biggest seance in the world, you might, you know, you might just decide, you know what, let's not tempt fate this one time.
Right. No more questions. I'm tired of trying to talk.
But maybe you will, if you want proof.
Listen or don't. It's no skin off my nose.
I should close the mystery of who fought with Miss Deane. If I can form a hypothesis,
let's believe all the stories.
I'll learn something useful from my investigation.
And we can talk to hello. We can finally talk to Dr. Callahan. First, you, this awful dude. He's got powder stain, distracted look in his eyes, walks on a cane. The way he leaves, the way he's standing leaves no doubt. Well dressed. Give me your timetable. The Fae. Where's your timetable at? Do you have any plans for this weekend? Bar in the evening. Drinks on the pad. He just wants to drink. I've promised Mrs. Darcy a rematch of pool in the bar at 6. She makes the dull game fun. Alright. We don't really care about the real details here. We just need to know that he'll be around, or where he'll be. We can't ask him about Evelyn. Let's ask him about this powder stain. Are you aware there's a stain on your pocket, sir? Oh, so there is. That must be soap? Okay. I don't know. Something tells me he's unlikely to be the guy that's been stalking her. Because he requires this cane. Let's ask him about this. Do you know anything about the Quinn family having an unusual number of deaths? Oh, so she's one of those Quinns, is she? I didn't think there were any left to meet. Yeah, so I've heard that they bear a curse, one that's supposedly about a century old now. Has done most of them in. I guess that explains her scars. She's very serious for one whose cards are marked. I'd be enjoying my final days. Alright.
Don't let me.
She's got a curse. Alright. Hello. Spirit camera. The spirit lens. Oh, I guess he's a fan of Ocarina of Time. Odd shadow. Find correspondence. Should search the manor for further correspondence that might have been hidden away. Let's talk.
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least. Who might you be?
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Doctor, as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan.
Rory.
Very pleased to meet you too. And yes, before you ask, I am related to Thea Callahan, her nephew and apprentice. But I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science.
Science plus magic.
I will prove the value of my approach once and for all.
He must have read Harry Potter. He must be a big fan of Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality. Timetable first. He's attending all of the talks because he's taking photos, I guess. Mr. Coventry's talk. Okay. Bandri. Let's ask about Ms. Mantovani. You must know I can't discuss my patient's private medical information with just anyone. I keep their files well protected, so don't get any ideas. I won't be a source of gossip about the woman. Well, too bad! Let's see. Let's ask you about this photograph. You recognize this picture? Of course I do. I took it maybe a week ago. Evelyn must have dropped it. You should return it to her. Curse. The Fae. Seance Aftermath. Let's ask about the well symbols. Do you know anything about the symbols on the well? That's Aunt Fiat's work. You should ask her about that. Okay, sure. Do you often wear that pin? This, you know, it's habit. Settles patience. I forgot I even had it on. I'm a pagan myself, but this is Ireland. A strong sense of guilt and shame has been bred into even the freest of us. Grimoire, have you seen this book? No, there is terribly strong magic in these pages, Mr. Ward. Can you tell me what the sigils mean? Well, Oscar means open, dun would be close or shut. Whatever these sigils open or close, I cannot say, but they radiate power even off the page. This is the kind of thing I'd leave for the experts, speaking as an expert of sorts. Spirit camera? I've seen one of these before. A camera, I believe. Good eye, Mr. Ward, and only partially wrong. It is a camera, yes, but only modified to work as a spirit camera. But one modified to work as a spirit camera. Well, I modified it to work better, so any camera in the right circumstances can capture a spirit, of course. But my lens filters the image through complex geometry made of peridot, selenite, black tourmaline, labradorite, lapis lazuli, and clear quartz stones to both bring out the spirit and protect against it. I thought what better place to really put this device to the test than here. These halls, and dare I say the people here, are likely crawling with spirits. I've even set up a darkroom in my quarters, so I can quickly develop images. This way people can take away a copy should they wish. Would you care for a picture? See who or what haunts you? Oh, we don't have time. Yes, I'll take it. Excellent. Come, in my room. I have everything needed to take and develop your picture quickly. Lead the way. The butler did it? We haven't found... Like, is Varley a butler? He's kind of, like, more a manager than anything.
Are you ready? Comfortable?
Yes, I think I am.
Then sit still and look at the camera.
He's gonna capture my soul.
And we're done. It'll take me a few minutes.
Only a few minutes? It's my boyfriend.
Please, Doctor. If you mean to make a fool of me, you have gone too far.
This is no prank. Whoever that spirit is.
Eamon.
Oh, it's his brother.
My brother. Eamon.
Eamon is with
Amen.
you, in a way. I should be clear. You are Catholic, yes? This is not to say that your brother isn't in heaven. Perhaps a way to explain it is to think of him as a guardian angel. But in
He's
truth,
less of a vampire.
Look there, at Miss MacLeod. No spirits. It's not that there is no loss in her life. So why? Nobody has been able to really explain things like this. That is why this event and Miss Mantovani's promises draw so many. Here. Take a copy. And with it, take solace that your brother is watching over you.
Thank you, Doctor. This means a lot to me. I can see why you champion these newer ways.
Dr. Callahan doesn't seem concerned that Eamon is watching over me. Is he watching over me or is he haunting me? Would Dr. Callahan be so sure Eamon is a guardian angel if he knew what had happened? Mr. O'Meara is covered in fucking ectoplasm.
Mr. Ward.
Nah, it's fine.
I have to be
well.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Quarantine Quinn hypothesis. Make a hypothesis. Quarantine's goal is to perform a summoning ritual to remove the curse from the Quinn family. What if?
Miss Quinn wants to lift the curse on her.
Why are we confronting her? She's like, just you know, she's just doing what she needs to do. All right, do we know where she is? Timetable time. She's gonna be in the library. All right.
Does all this not bore you?
Should it? It's fascinating, in a way. Lots of case studies, certainly.
Well, it's nothing like your usual sort of thing.
Oh, it's not all scientific, but... Look, you're talking to a woman with a shrine in her room.
She's got a shrine in her room?
Entirely clinical. Besides, look at you. Ivy, I said I would come with you. Do you expect me to regret it?
How do I get the key to this?
I suppose.
These areas, though. I want to examine the rooms.
What we say things are.
You're always the first one to know when my tempers run short. Do you suppose I've managed to hide it from you, of all people? Besides, you know I would take any excuse to spend my time with you.
Oh, good grief. But you are always so sweet.
Oh, don't look away like that.
Oh, they're dating for sure.
Everything will be alright.
No, I just... Maybe it will. I don't know.
I mean, they're talking very loudly, if I can hear them from up here. Is that really being creepier? I don't even know who's talking here. Ms. Mantovani and Joyce? I guess I have to go downstairs.
Oh no, miss, I'm fine, thank you.
Please, Mrs. Joyce, I beg of you to listen.
Please now, Miss Mantovani, I said I'm fine.
But I do not need the cars to see how much you carry. You need rest now. My room is big and grand. And a horror to clean, I am sure. You were there an hour on Friday. That is an hour best spent at rest. It is needed. And I am more than capable.
I? You mean to say that... Why, would you? No one's ever... You're very kind, but no, this old place won't keep itself, and I want everything ready for the seance. You all deserve that.
Was that changed by her attitude? Attitude? Alright, we were going to the library, I think, to confront Ms. Quinn. Jacques!
Hello, Mr. Ward. How's the day treating you?
Your goal is to perform a summoning ritual to remove the curse from the Quinn family. Well, when you put it like that, that sounds very positive.
You figured that out, did you? Why I'm nose deep in all these godforsaken books. You're right, of course. I will... Well, you have a look about you that says I don't have to plead the veracity of my case. Is that right? Oh, thank God. That's what all my work is about. I'm trying to lift the curse before it kills the last of us. But just our
really?
luck, I've reached a dead end.
We could kill the last of us. Oh, thank you for the follow. Water Park and Slide Pass. Well, that's a funny name. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good Saturday, weekend, Sunday, whatever day it is in your end of the world. Let's see. I was gonna make a Last of Us joke about killing. I was like, about killing the Last of Us series. I don't think they're making any more games in that series, though, are they? Are they planning a Last of Us 3?
After everything, all this work, all this death, it couldn't just be simple. God forbid. God forbid I actually manage it. I have it, you know. The name of the woman who cursed my family. Biddy Eve O'Connor.
What a name.
And if I could only speak to her, I might be able to appease her. But there are too many spirits with her name.
There are a lot of spirits with that name?
Item from her. I just cannot reach her. And I can't see what else I could do about it. I will keep trying, of course. But I think my fate is sealed. Mine and my little sister's. We'll all die like the rest of my family because of the cruelty of my ancestors. Bastards. All of them. And that's that. What else is there to say about it? I don't want to talk about this any longer. But Look, take this.
Whoa, what are you giving me?
If you find anything to do with it all, tell me. Would you? God knows there's nothing else for it.
Alright. She gave me research. Inez Barbosa. Oh. Biddy O'Connor. Extensive research on the O'Connor family from the 1700s to almost present day. Why can't I not look at it? Alright. So... Quarantine Quinn. She needs to find something belonging to the spirit. Alright. Let's ask you about it, I guess. Quarantine. That's what I'm saying. Quarantine her curse. Alright. You've done some extensive research on the O'Connors, Miss Quinn. Yes. This is not something I'm doing by halves, after all. There's just about every record I could possibly need in those papers. Plus a lot of magical notes, though you can probably ignore those. That bit I have sorted out. They're mostly shorthand anyway.
I'll leave.
Farewell.
Why is this discussable with Ms. Barbosa? Whose first name I've forgotten. Inez? I think it was Inez. Do I know where she is? Inez Barbosa. She is in her room. I can't chat with her in her room. Alright, we're gonna enter. Alright, why isn't there a knock option? I want to knock on her door and talk to her. Alright. He's in the drawing room again. You're in the lobby. Alright, let's see if we've got anything we can do. Profile Dr. Callahan. That shadow thing is probably big thing. Alright. Let's check Ms. Deane's room again, perhaps? For possible correspondence. We were already in his room. Why do you keep changing where my thing is? Where might this be hidden away? Turpentine rug. We already checked the rug. A wanted poster for Miss Barbosa. It looks as though she's wanted for arson in her homeland. She set fire to some prison carts earlier this year. Arson. I did not realize just how dangerous Miss Barbosa was. Dangerous or foolish, but with fire there's not much difference. How did Miss Deane get her hands on this anyway? Well, we found something. Another pattern, but what on earth am I supposed to draw this time? Oh, we don't know the shape yet. Do we? Wait a second. No. would some secret correspondence be that has not been found yet? I've already found all of this. I imagine it would have to be in the manager's office. So let's go check there, I guess, since he's in the lobby. Oh, he's in the lobby! I missed my chance to go to the... to the manager's office when he was outside earlier. Slightly knocked out of place by Miss Deane when leaving the building. A well-rendered drawing of some face. Looks like charcoal on papyrus, an unusual combination. Alright. Let's ask her about the drawing, I guess? Question mark? 5 discussions unlocked. It has the same sun motif as the painting upstairs. Okay, but why can't I not why can't I not? Okay, use it. Let's do it. What does this unlock for me? A door. How is this possible? What is this place? Where do we find ourselves? The air is rotted here. This is an unholy place. There's skeleton. There's remains in here. This does not look. This is totally not ominous. Let's save. These look like bones. The skull, it appears to be Hello? Who are you? Oh, it's a Triforce! Costs extra to stay in this room. It costs your soul! Hold on. Is that a... No, it couldn't have been. My eyes are deceiving me. Hallucination caused by gas or mold in the air, perhaps? But then how can I explain these flames? Thankfully, I can't tell if these ever saw use. Time to draw the Triforce in one stroke. What is... What in God's name was that? What is happening? You're telling me I could have found... That hole wasn't there before. Save, use the hole. That's how the locks in that room work. You draw a Triforce and it locks. Alright. Let's open up this. This is very curious. Situation we found ourselves in. Fucking playing the witness here. Where does this lead me? Oh, this space is even worse than the first one. Another skeleton in pieces. Is this what you wanted me to find? Walled up lovers. Oh, it was these two. It was down here. Let's bring it back to her, I guess. Yay! At least he didn't go cheating on her with another ghost lady. Percival damned them for an eternity of torment, and for what? He knew their streams would go unheard. I pray they find the peace they deserve. May God have mercy on their souls. How long were they trapped here? How long can a soul linger, and why? I wonder. Amen. No, best not to dwell on it. Looks clean, possibly held water. Alright. We saved some souls, I guess? I don't... Oh, this soul's gone. I don't know what that did for me, but... We helped them. Yay. Stables. It's a stable economy. The ball is tonight, right? More water closets. The bar. Can I enter here? Oh, we can enter the bar already. Alright, let's go. We haven't been here before. Timeline updated. Blake Manor. Pool table. Can't read that newspaper. Stuff only. Locked. Game of chess. Chessboard. Someone started playing, but they didn't get far with their game. There's a few darts abandoned on the board. A copy of Sheridan Le Fanu's Carmilla. Some of the pages are stained red. Vampire book! Vampire novel.
Can I interest you in a drink?
Sure.
Yes. Thank you. A whiskey. Neat.
A whiskey, messy.
Oh, I must have needed this. My hands are shaking. What on earth have I been seeing? Is this place haunted? Are ghosts real? Deuteronomy 18:10-12 says not to consult the dead. So it must be possible. But it is the actions of the living I find have unsettled me more. Mrs. Erickson and her ritual, Miss Deane and her magic use, the nature of her disappearance, the entirety of this seance, and the glee with which many here would laugh in the face of God's law. What drives people to such desperate acts? What else does this house have in store for me? Whatever it is, I had best not keep it waiting. Thank you.
Man, that all it took was one drink, and he got all philosophical. Not exactly in the mood for a game right now. He scoffs from use, everyone is accounted for. How do you play pool? Can you support yourself while playing pool?
You again?
Is there anything to discuss with him? Not really, right? What happened to you? What's going on with you? You're okay, and I hope it's nothing too serious. I was showing off while horse riding. What was I going to do when the mare spooked? Scared the living daylights out of everyone, but I came out of it alright, aside from this. With luck, I'll be shot of it eventually. And what about your distracted look? Do you have something on your mind, Mr. O'Mara? You seem distracted. I always do. Don't take it personally, it's not a comment on the company. Not right now, it isn't anyway. I've always had this look, I think. And about the Fae, what did you tell me about the Fae? I don't know, I believe in all of that, but one night I was walking home through some fields. A way I often took before and knew well. Found myself trapped. I could not see the way out, but no matter how far I walked, I could not get any closer. I could see the way out. But no matter how far I walked, I could not get no closer. And I swear to you, I could hear laughter. Even felt a small hand touched me. I offered up what was left of my hip flask by way of tribute and ran. They must have taken it because I was finally out. Maybe they were Fae. Maybe something else. Regardless, I no longer walk home that way. The bridge game. The bridge game, that was Tuesday. I did not know I was elsewhere in my room praying, I imagine. Yes, that would have been it. Alright.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Don't let me keep you.
Why that specific? And that specific percentage. Why 33445566778899001122%. Supplies. Why can't I look at this? Print was left by Miss Deane when she left the manor. Guess she did leave a handprint. Only that exact number would work? Oh, I see. Hello, Mr. Hunter. How you been?
I still...
I guess let's ask about the stall door. Did you have to fix one of the stable doors recently? Lottie got spooked and kicked the latch clean out of the door itself. She was in quite a mood. They all were, really. There was no spare stall either, so I had to get one and fix it in place. It's too cold to leave them out in the pasture. When was this? Did something cause her to be spooked? Oh, it was Tuesday, just gone by. Can't think what set them off. Wonderful creatures, horses, but not always clever. They're fighting at just about anything. Rabbits, birds, puddles. Puddles. Let's ask about the silk scarf. Your scarf, it's quite the fancy piece. Aye, a gift from a young friend I had not seen in years. Everyone's here to see the dead, but it's brought the living back to me.
Huh. Right, yeah.
Oh, that's from Ms. McLeod, then. They're in the library now, right? No, they were outside the library last we checked. Alright. So let's see. Bridge game attendees, Marquess Blake, Mr. Coventry, Master Blake. It was done on Tuesday. Mr. Varley. Mr. Scarrett, Mr. Dupre, Mr. Amira. The haunting. Ask about the shadowy figure. Guess we have to do that a lot. Screwdriver. Coded papers. Alright. We need a hexagon shaped one. Woof. Find hypnotic music. We've got a record, we've got a gramophone. We'll do that at night, I guess. That's the thing we can do. I don't know how to act on Miss Quinn at the moment. Let's see here. It's getting kind of late. I don't know who's here. She's in the wall. Ms. Darcy's in the walled garden. Mr. Dupre's in the walled garden. She's in her room. She's in the hedge maze again. East corridors. He's in the lobby. All right. Hopefully he will not be in the... Okay, what is happening at dawn? Or at dusk? At like the, at 5, I guess. Talk. There's a talk here. You're at the bar. You're at the corridor. You're in the drawing room. Everyone's handing that stuff. Except for her. Varley will be in the lobby. Okay, he'll be at the bar at 7. So we will be able to check that out, I think. Why will you be at the draw? Oh, you're meeting with friggin'... You're gonna meet up with... What's her name? Alright. I think that's fine for now. Still don't know how to get in here at all. If we can get in there. Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon since 1874. Mary Blake, deceased 1894. Alright, how do we do anything is the question. I guess we gotta confront her about the fire she set. Psychology. Wasn't there supposed to be another one that popped up here? That was weird. How do we solve your mystery? Profile Miss Quinn, lift the curse. Something belonging to the spirits. We don't know any of the O'Connors, do we? Like, there's not a person that's here attending, right? Your grandma's holding has 3 buttons, otherwise she cold dials and runs investment scams. And what's your mystery? Investigate room 5. Her room? Is there a reason to? Didn't we already investigate that? Alright, it's not like we're doing anything else. Let's revisit. You have like a stool here, like one of those other rooms that I didn't think to check. Postal order to La Cascina Mantovani. Ms. Mantovani is planning to sending money home to Italy. Is that enough to cover her mystery? Mantovani? Mantovani, where are you? There you are. It looks like that covered everything. Why is this only loosely connected? Oh. I don't think there's anything else, right? We've explored the entire room before. Oh, there's this. I mean, there's not that many ways that this could be set up, really. Is it possible to do it this way? I don't think it's possible to do it this way unless I start. Okay. Yeah, that's not a possible way of doing it. Alright. We can't sequence break this, I don't think. So we need to find out what this looks like still. Doesn't really appear to be any. Oh! Shawl, no doubt for cold weather. Why does this look familiar? Is this the shawl I saw being washed when I arrived here? Does that mean Miss Montavani? She was the washerwoman. Alright. That helps. Alright, we already checked that. Yeah, I think we got everything except for that book. Or that chest. Maybe you can find more than you have now that you have Spider Ball. Psychic Spider Ball. For the mediums. Why is this not connected to anything? Let's ask her about the postal order, I guess. Oh, we can't ask her about it. Interesting. Let's ask her about Mr. Scarrett's cards. What would you make up of a reading made up of the Hanged Man, Ten of Pentacles, and the Death cards? So let me see. 2 major arcana in one spread. There is a lot going on, perhaps turmoil in the recipient. First, the cards themselves. Hanged Man, he represents sacrifice, new perspectives, higher learnings, this kind of thing. It is a card of great wisdom and personal growth. Death. Now, this can, of course, mean death, but rarely is this the case. It symbolizes more of a transformation or transition in life, a fork in the road of life, see. The Ten of Pentacles is her legacy and prosperity being passed through generations. It is hard to comment on a spread not knowing the recipient, the question, all this. But a cold reading of this, I could take it to mean that somebody needs to make a sacrifice and undergo a transition to gain a new perspective. They do this and they may find something they seek, a form of enduring happiness, perhaps? And are there other ways to read this? Of course, there are many ways to interpret the cards. Take an extreme, for example. In a literal way, these cards could mean a person must undertake the ultimate sacrifice, death. A legacy might be created, then through the nature of death itself. Or maybe the Hanged Man returns here, and new learning is left in their wake, which forms the legacy. Mind you, this is a shallow reading and only takes the face value of the cards into account, but shows how wide a range of interpretations there are. See? Alright.
That's all.
Of course.
Need to talk to her about the washerwoman thing. When I arrived here, I saw a woman washing that, what appeared to be your shawl in the fountain out front. Oh, are you sure? Mine is dry in my room. I think it was an omen. A specter of death, perhaps. He knows, then, that my end is near. Oh, do not look at me this way. It is my own doing. I pushed myself too hard all these years. This is my last seance, my last anything. I've made peace with that. Okay.
That's all.
Of course.
Okay, let's ask about her family, you know? What else is there to connect with her? Let's talk about her family, I guess. Do you have family back home, Miss Montevani? Yes, a big one. More uncles, aunts, cousins, nieces, and nephews than you could count. All in one another's pockets, knowing business and having opinions. Laboring in the same farmlands day in and out, with no hope for a better life. I miss them. When I was young, it was a terrible life for me, but now, as I age, I had hoped... Oh, do not mind me, Senor Ward. Alright. Form hypothesis. Let's see. Goal is to... conduct the seance. Despite it, killing her, as she wants to provide for her family. What if I know what happened? J'accuse!
Miss Montevani is ill. Clearly her work is taking its toll. Another seance might be too much for her body to handle. I should find and confront her about this.
Sorry, I was just staring into the air for a moment, but I'm now here to accuse you. Your goal is to conduct the seance despite it killing you, as you want us to provide for your family. You monster!
It is not just those of us speaking to ghosts who are uncovering secrets, is it, Signor? I have had time to consider, to decide. This is not where I wanted to spend my last days. But at least this way, my death will have use. The last I've spent on this Grand Seance. It will be something to be remembered. And this contract will serve my family well. It is not perfect. But few things are, Senor Ward. I have a favor I must ask of you.
Oh, what's the favor?
Senor Ward, I believe you to be a good man. I will not survive this seance. Even if I hadn't already known it for myself. I have seen it in my cards. I have resigned myself to this. I have reason for seeing this seance through, my family. I left when I was young. When I realized this gift gave me a way out.
And to surprise her family. But not their deaths, her death.
And what a life he has given me. I have performed in the old world and the new. Every kind of party I have been to. I even read for Queen Victoria. And through her granddaughter, I performed a seance for the Tsar and his mad monk. I could not have asked for more.
His mad monk, I assume that is Rasputin.
But I do not have much left. All I earned, I spent. I could always earn more. But the time for that is at its end. I want to give something. Some fraction of the comfort I have had. This event. It pays well. Too much even. But at a time when I needed much. But now I fear I will be gone before I can get this money to them. Please, Signor.
Oh.
I will give you the secret to the lockbox in my room.
He's so fucking pale.
You must go to my room and get my earnings. Take this symbol. It will open my lockbox.
Alright?
A key to my room. I suspect you already have. When the seance is done.
No, yeah, not a vampire.
Ensure my family gets the full amount. And let them know I am sorry that I left. But that I love them. Always.
Let's hope I can get out too.
Of course.
Grazie. Now, go.
I'm stuck here with you two, so I don't know if I'll be surviving this. I'm being a nosy Norman right now. It's an umbrella. Hey, hey. I'll put this away for safekeeping. I'll make sure it gets to Miss Mantovani's family. Yay! I can hardly imagine how the other guests are going to react. Would they go through through with the seance if they found out what it would do to Miss Mantovani? I pray the Lord shows them compassion. They don't own their complicity. At least Miss Mantovani has chosen to die on her own terms. It is a luxury too few of us are afforded. We didn't actually exactly save her, I guess. I never solved another mystery though, so that's nice. Okay, so what now? I wonder if I've got enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. It's probably not her, right? Wrong person. She's going to die this weekend. I don't know if that's able to eliminate her. Yeah, she has more facts about her that we haven't found yet. I guess we could continue chatting with her. This game is gonna take a while, isn't it? We haven't even we have not reached part 2 of day 2 yet. Maybe it'll go by faster eventually. Let's just talk with her, find out facts about her, I guess.
Signor.
I guess I don't have to talk to her specifically, but with her, she's laid to rest. What's next for her? She's gonna die.
I wish there was more I could do.
24-year stream.
As do I, Signor. But it is how it is. I have pushed myself for so long. I was young when I left my family for a better life. And I found it. I enjoyed the finest things with the finest company.
You know, like some games when like they run faster than real time, for like in Zelda, like a day is like 24, like in Breath of the Wild, a day is like 24 minutes or something like that. This game is like the opposite. We've played this game for like what, 7 hours now, and we've barely passed time. I guess we started early on this. No, I don't remember what time we woke up in this game. Maybe 8 o'clock.
But for all my fame, I have little to show. And face.
I guess it's pretty close to real time in terms of like.
I realize what wealth I had at home.
The amount of time we've passed.
I thought I would have more time. I thought I could go back.
But only like an average.
Fix that. Which I broke. What a cliche I have become. Maybe this is what the ghosts are trying to tell us. That our time is limited and we would do well to be more precious with it. One way or the other. I am soon to find out.
Alright. Anyway. Let's talk about this. Were you at the bridge game? I mean, no. The other cards that interest me, the only cards that interest me are the tarot. It was those I was reading while they played their game. Alright, we didn't get information from that. Did you get any sleep? You look tired. Notice that there's a lot of strange energy in this place. It is difficult to sleep in a place so beset with spirits. Okay. Do you know about this invitation? Oh, like me, they invited others? Oh, Senor Ward. Will I never be enough for these rich people? Oh, I do not think, oh, Mr. Ward, I'm making fun of you. Or I'm making fun. What do I care who has been invited alongside me? I'm still numero uno. Okay. Are you cold, Miss? Your hands are shaking. No, I wouldn't. Don't worry about that. I've been... You're right, of course. I should be wearing my shawl. Where do I find more information about her? Do you know anything about Wells? Yes, and she makes it look easy, does she not? With only an intention, she was able to guide me to see my familia. To think she has to keep things such a wonder, secret so men in frocks do not take her to the flames. So many of your people have lost loved ones to the Americas because of your famine. I imagine they could stay in touch.
That's all.
Of course.
Imagine if they had cell phones. Do I have anything to say to her? Chaperone. We didn't talk to her about this. Sure. Would Mrs. Lau be your chaperone? She is. I needed someone to vouch that I'm staying out of trouble. I admit that she's my friend before she's my chaperone, but really that's all the better for having to keep each other's company so long. She's a darling. Wait, she's a darling? For accompanying me in the first place. This is much more my event than hers. How would that be, miss? Oh, Victoria isn't so much for mysticism. She's more interested in the sciences, but, well, I'm akin to the mystics. Alright. Tell me about this memento mori. Do you happen to know if there are a lot of deaths in the Quinn family? Do I? Of course. The whole family is cursed. There's not many of them left at all, I hear. I hear Miss Quinn might be one of the last. Don't know the specifics of the curse, but I know I know it to be true. Bad luck like that doesn't come about naturally, the poor dear. Tell me about this. So the Quinn family has a curse on them. What's it supposed to do? Well, I didn't ask, but I think there must have been a Quinn like Quarantine in our circles at least once before, because it's not an unknown quantity. From what I've heard, it is supposed to drive them to early graves. The means, I don't know, but I've heard of illness, accident, murder. I've no doubt Miss Quinn has overcome some odds to be here in the first place, poor darling. We're not getting anything important here. We're at the bridge game. I was taking a nap. I think Victoria was there, though.
I'll let you be.
Alright, we'll ask Victoria about the bridge game, then.
Hello?
What do you know about bridge games? I didn't go too terribly, either. Though I was more there for the conversation than for the game. I don't attend many gatherings of this kind, so it seems like a good way to teach some of the others. Or to meet some of the others. Did many attend? A few. It was the first time I met our host, Marquess Blake. Along with him was Dr. Callahan and his aunt, Fiat. There was Miss Quinn and Barbosa. Mrs. Darcy, too. And yes, Mr. Coventry completed the set. Do you know about the strange device? What do you make of the strange device in the atrium? Nothing. I'm not that interested in the event or showpieces, so I've not given it a second thought. We're not gonna ask her about curses. How about strange dreams? I had the strangest dream the night I arrived. I was trapped in the corridors of this place. Oh god, I know those dreams. Wandering a long corridor, trying to find the way out through its many doors, a feeling that something else is there. You know, I've drawn that symbol, the symbols I saw there, and showed Miss MacLeod. She has seen the very same ones in her dreams. I'm sure we both saw it here amongst the decorations, or who knows where, but it's unsettling still. Alright, let's ask her about the dreams then.
Hello.
You know, I had the strangest dream like that. Okay. I think it's the atmosphere. Everything looks the same, so of course it bubbles up in one's dreams. You know, I've been reading about it. Hallways represent transitional spaces, because that's what they are, quite literally. They can mean moving from one thing to another, a new stage in life, a new relationship, a new world. And locked doors, that's easy. They're barriers to overcome, but really don't take too much to heart. The symbols, I don't know so much about that. Sigils, I think. But it was really outside of my practice. I think everyone gets strange dreams. Alright, we didn't get anything out of that.
Take care.
Symbol of your dreams, you say? What about your mystery, Ms. Murphy? How do I investigate the basement, though?
Sir?
Have you ever seen anything large on the grounds? Large? Unless you're meaning a horse, then no. But I've heard other guests talk of giants. Not sure if that's what you mean. Maybe there's something of use in the library. What do I care to ask her about? Is it true Mrs. Farley's been in talks with the local bishop about a child who... no, it isn't, miss. I said it isn't. Whatever you heard, you're to forget about it right now, or... Miss Saoirse, are you alright? Oh god, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me, It's alright. It's okay, it's alright, miss. I'll not hear another word of apology. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Alright, let's go to the library, I guess.
Oh.
The haunting... Irish mythology in the Fae. The Black Shadow. Alright. The Veil. Look up giants. Alright. Irish mythology has its share of giants, but none as noteworthy as Finn McCummel. Finn McCull. Is that how it's pronounced? Finn McCull? Finn McCumhale? The bearer of the Thumb of Knowledge and leader of the legendary band of warriors, the Fianna. Finn has many tales attributed to him. The formation of the Giant's Causeway, the creation of the Isle of Man and Lune, the battling of many mythological foes. Tuatha Didanan, those are the gods, I think. There are some who believe him to be the demigod descendant of Makul. Oh, it's Finn Makul, right. Finn of Makul, the last king of the Tuatha Didanan. The Tuatha Didanan are the people of Danu, are the old gods of Ireland, with Danu being a sort of Earth Mother type entity representing the land itself, a race of beings each twice the height of a man, with unnatural abilities like the gods of many classical mythologies. Each had areas of expertise, though there was much overlapping and infighting as a result. They lived across Ireland for countless centuries and battled with various otherworldly foes. There's a book here with some of the Tuatha Dinan listed in it. It might be worth the look. Oh, okay. Right, let's take one look at this book. And then we'll park ourselves outside of the talk before we save. Smithing gods, let's see. Goddess Brid. We got Goddess Ankilla. The Morrigan. So the Morrigan, the Kelly. Those domains are cold winds in winter. Crows, Goddess of War and Death. Goibniu. Ancient Irish goddess, smithing and hospitality. I wonder what came of all these gods. Alright. Why is Brid connected to it? That's a lot of connections. Research the fate of the old gods. Search, okay. Signs of the entity. And we can talk to them, talk to a bunch of people about this god. Who is this question mark, I wonder? Is there someone we haven't talked to? I guess Mr. Blake is probably the last one. We haven't exactly had a good opportunity to talk to him, though. No, but he shows up on this list as himself. Also, there's 2 other people here who are blacked out. Wonder who that could be. Alright. Eve O'Connor. How do we find information about Eve O'Connor? Could it possibly be somewhere in this library? Like, probably not, right? Alright. Let's go to the drawing room and park ourselves right outside so that we don't forget that that's what we want to do next time we play this game. I'm gonna forget it anyway, but we're gonna try not to forget. All right. All right. This is the drawing room. Save. This is the save for the night. All right. That is gonna be the end of stream for today. This game's fun. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this one. Extra 5-4. But that's because, you know, they're completely different games. We did make a lot of progress. We solved a lot of mysteries. I don't know. Hopefully. I don't know how long this game's gonna take. I swear. Anyway, the meter moved a lot. Anyway, so that is gonna be the end of stream. For those of you on YouTube, the rest of us on Twitch are gonna go find somebody to raid. So, for YouTubers, folks on YouTube, that's gonna be a good night. Hope to see you all next time we play this game on next Saturday, probably. I don't think I have anything planned next Saturday, so it'll be next Saturday. The rest of next week will probably be more Metroid Prime unless we finish it early. In which case, Thursday will be, I think I'm gonna try out a different mystery type game if Metroid Prime is finished by Tuesday. But yes, that is gonna be it for me. Hope to see you all around. And yeah, if you're on YouTube, hope you have a good night. If you want to see more of this, subscribing is probably the best way. You don't have to. YouTube's recommendation system is pretty good about this now. But yeah, hope you all have a very good night, and hope I see you some other time. Later. Bye! Alright, who are we